let's get started. Let's send my beautiful cat away. Goodbye, Rogie. Let's take this away, and here we are. Welcome back, Malcolm Rose, the Felid Summoner. I do not summon Felids, I am a Felid, and I summon other things. What was I doing? It's been a couple days. I usually like to play every day when I'm streaming these long-ass runs, but I got sidetracked, and instead I didn't play for a few days, and now we have to remember what we were doing. Now, I seem to recall that I'm kind of married to this wacky little snake form. I'm essentially a troll right now. And the reason was, even though we have statue form, man, my resistances, they are just covered by that serpent talisman. Yeah, we were indeed gonna do Vaults 5. I remember that I could not tank the requisite, 8 vault guards, and that means that my usual fun strategy of just, stair dancing the middle is just not gonna work. Let's take a quick look at our defenses, or excuse me, at our consumables. Yeah, Nabesis. Well, I mean, if I were to find some artifact amulets and rings that do a good job for me, we could possibly open up our options a bit, but in general, I think that statue form is now, it's no longer worth it, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Moving along, 5 haste, 5 magic, not bad. Resist, we don't really need any more. Might is useful. Surprisingly, no berserk. Why not bribe the branch for real? I could. I mean, we've certainly got the cash for it. I'm being extremely stingy. I guess the reason would be that we have... Remember, I'm using my lives as resources, right? We have 2 lives left. That's the maximum. And that's... Yeah, I already went downstairs. I mean, Gridgem, you can still bribe the branch, and anything that you see after that point that you haven't seen before will have a chance to get bribed. So it's not like ruined. I could go down and, I could bribe first and go down and get some stuff. Yeah, no, it doesn't ruin the whole floor. It just ruins things you've already seen. Like, you cannot bribe something that you've already run into before. So it's doable. I don't think we need to. I think we can save our money, have more, loot. What was I doing? I was getting summons and translocations because I really badly wanted to get Malign Gateway online. Before they know how ugly I am, exactly. That's exactly right. I think I want to get Malign Gateway online before we do all this. That's what I think I want to do. I think that's the way. Alright, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Cactus Mans. Oh, hello, Josephina. I think this is the upgraded version of Josephine. An Ice Arlek MR++ Slay -5 ring. I'm thinking we're not going to be using this. Did they get a little note or something and a deposit? Well, there's a... I don't know, it's like a bag of gold appears in their hands because there's a little message that's like, oh, they smirk and shake the bag of gold in their hands. I normally do crypt. Not always, but I mean, it's basically free is the thing. And if we do 15 runes, yeah, of course. There's often rings in here I've found. There's stuff to be had. 3D 37, 100 HP. Blows up simulacrums. Flash freeze. Okay, this should be fine. I'm tempted to... Do we have immolate? I think I am gonna immolate. Hey, there we go. That'll deal with a Josephina. I think she lived though. Let's take a step away. Yeah, she totally lived. Nope, she's alive. Just all of her minions are gone. Mana Viper. You know what? I'm gonna silence. We're gonna take a. I'll go into the fire just so she's caught in the fire in the silence. There we go. Done. I got drained from Ghostly Fireball, but that's fine. Whoa, hold on. Can I be paralyzed? 0%. One thing we are missing is resist negative. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, I have Lightning Spire. Why don't we make good use of Lightning Spire? I guess the lack of resist negative makes this a little bit more suspect. V's electric charge. They haven't changed this, right? Still halves your magic resist. Bolt of Draining. Yeah, I don't know. It's horrendously unbalanced, and it's just like, of course you're going to use it every game where you see it, where it's remotely possible and viable to use. I mean, why would you not use it? It's just really, really, really powerful. This guy has haste. And he has Iron Shot. I don't really want to fight him without the mana to... Uh-oh, okay, alright. Well, we want to silence and we don't have the mana. I kind of messed up here. Do I want to use the scroll? Or do I want to use one of my potions of magic? I'm thinking I want to use the scroll. Okay, this could be bad. Oh. Maybe we can't melee him. Okay. Yeah, it's magic mapping. It also reveals the area around you and makes invisible things visible. Alright, we used Invis to help us out here. You know what I should have done a while ago? I should have dispelled him and taken away his haste. Alright, yeah, I should have started with that. 50 damage. It's okay if we die. Remember, lives are resources on a Felid. But, I wouldn't be playing this fast and loose if we... I mean, certainly we wouldn't be using silence without the extra life. Well, we would, but we would make a bunch of allies and stuff first. That was definitely some unclean play, though. What is that? Bolt of Draining? Okay, it gets... Okay, the Bolt of Draining grows more powerful the more skulls there are. Low HP, high evasion, low... oh, this is just... BVC just ends it very easily. It's the troll face. He's gonna get soothed by the troll face guy. The troll face guy is just incredibly litigious. he will sue you if you use his intellectual property. Yeah, that's... Holy shit, that's a lot of bolts of draining. 3D26, you know what I mean? That is a lot of... I can see how it, like, adds up really fast. It, historically, having, resist negative is not that important, but, well, it's just they just have high, evasion. They should be dying to the, BVC really quickly. Why don't we just do Dispel, Quicksilver Bolt, which will hit the 2 for sure that are BVC'd. Yeah, there we go, and then we'll BVC the last 2 and they'll go down. Easy. Easy peasy. You're invisible, dang. Why don't we... Actually, why don't we... Whoop, we don't have the mana for it. Why don't we just, Quicksilver again? Okay, good. The summons are gone. How are we doing? How are we doing on Malign Gateway? 30%? It's not great. What's the speed on these new guys? Laughing Skull, 150%. Everything's got to be faster than me. God forbid something's not faster than me. Spire. Spire is wonderful because, if I recall correctly, yeah, completely immune to negatives, so it's the tool. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I don't really want to deal with all of these lost souls right now. They will simply revive anything that I kill, so... I mean, if this was more of a melee bruiser, we could probably just O-tab through all this crap, but... This didn't work out well with that positioning. Let's move away. Screw it. I'll just charge forward. These skeletal warriors don't do anything new, right? Nope, they're just melee. Just electric charge for the relatively guaranteed hit. I'm going to attack the things that I can constrict first. It's going to work better. Wow, they just wrecked my spire. Why don't we step out so we can get a little extra damage? Tabbing through vaults? You mean crypt? No, we haven't, we did vaults. I wouldn't say we tabbed through it. And right now we have vaults 5 left to do. Whoa! Okay, that's fine. I miscast silence. What is my silence even at? That's a 1% fail rate. And we landed on it. Zhangxi are just, yeah, they're just melee with life drain. I actually want my... Well, I can't see my spire, so it's not fighting, is it? And hello! Hello, guy coming from a direction that I wish you weren't coming from. Okie dokie. It's a problem. Yep, that is a problem. Tempting to, well, let's get the Mana Viper out. Let's just do a quick potion petition. Let's see, should we be completely nutty and do Heal Wounds Curing and Berserk Rage? Ordinarily, I'd never do that, but I think it's actually the optimal move here because of being a Felid and having extra lives. Yeah, I'll be fast, sure. Nice, we just bounced the Iron Shot back at our boy there. Now you want to be attacking while you're berserked, or else you will very quickly stop being berserked. Okay, Ancient Champion is anti-magic, I'm very happy about that. I think his anti-magic just went away, right? Yeah. That's okay. We'll take him out. There he goes. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that unless you have lives to burn and are a Felid. That was dangerous. Hello! Talisman of Death. We have Lich Form, so Extended becomes pretty good. I guess Josephina probably always has it. Wow, minimum skill 23. Okay. Well, we're not doing that just yet, but we could become immune to Torment at some point. Again, we're really just in here getting a little bit of experience for free-ish, because we want Malign Gateway. Malign Gateway will make Vaults 5 a whole lot. Whoa, let's not tab. How about that? What is this bullshit? Is he shooting miasma at me? March of Sorrows? What is that? Conjures a stream of stolen suffering. Whoever wrote that thought they were being very clever. Leaving clouds of excruciating misery in its wake and around the targets, blah 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 blah. Negative energy, okie dokie. It's just... Oh my god, okay. So it's a negative energy cloud, but they've just changed the name for no reason. Wonderful. Stolen suffering succotash. I don't know if he stole it from something, but it's not as clever as he thinks it is. I guarantee you Pleasing Fungus wrote that. Okay, that's another staircase. Let's just go up. Oh, it said stolen? Oh. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Can you even anti-magic that, or is it a natural? Nope, you can. Hey, guess who's anti-magicked? You're not flaying me today. Little dangerous to silence like this. Remember, we can always cancel. Or just die. You know. Whoa! Okay, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that it happened this way. Let's, okay, yeah, right, I forgot. Curse Skull has, Abjuration in addition to Torment. Cannot silence this guy down. The BVC will help. Okay. I'm trying to remember, are you fast? No. No, not fast, but very high AC. Very, very high AC. We don't have a very good tool for killing these things quickly, unfortunately. Well, we do, but it's Malign Gateway, and it's not quite online yet. So dealing with this is going to be... Let's, Oh, sick. It showed up in the right spot. Alright, I'm going to see if I can make my life easy. You, Mr. Mana Viper, ignore the white. Actually, you know what? We're not going to order it to attack the white. Check this out. I'm going to V's Electric Charge into the Curse Skull, which will make the white... Hold up. Oh, never mind. That's not a real Curse Skull in the black. That's just the imprint of the old one. Anyway, I'm going to V's Electric Charge here, which is going to make the white blink, and then the only valid target for the Viper will be the skull. V's Electric Charge is kind of like a blink bolt, like I rush forward and blink anything that that is in my way, that is in that exact spot where I would land. Mana Viper bites the Curse Skull but does no damage. I'm trying to anti-magic the Curse Skull with my Mana Viper buddy. We're gonna miscast, apparently. Okay, I think I'm just gonna... What in the fuck? That was 2 miscasts of Vile Clutch in a row. 3% fail rate, 2 miscasts in a row. What a miserable situation. Let's just melee at this point. Hit the Curse Skull but do no damage. Good old 15 unarmed combat, base unarmed combat of 10. Not killing the Curse Skull. Hey, there's the Torment. Ah, man, we got some just horrendously bad luck today. I'm gonna swing one more time. I'm gonna run the risk. Normally, this is a situation where we would be blinking out of this, but I've got 1 blink scroll. I've got 2 lives. So let's again make good use of our lives. This would be a wonderful place for a Holy Word scroll, but surprise, surprise, they took that out. So. Okay, you feel drained. That's cool. You know what? Actually, let's do something we should have done a little bit earlier. Let's AA. No heal wounds. Torment. That's okay. He tormented, and then it went into the pain mirror of the Death Knight, and then did damage to the Curse Skull. That's cute. One more. Potion Petition. Huh. Oh yeah, it's reflecting the hand's damage now. Nice, got the Curse Skull. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, Agony, he doesn't have any ranged other than Agony, which is a percentile damage, so it's time to make, oh, we don't have mana. We used a little bit of gold to survive this, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's just wait a turn. Okay, yeah, let's bail. We're hasted. Normally I would just fight this, but, you know. Now I'll fight it. His mirror went away. Actually, what am I doing? Of course, we just used the Spire. Yeah, no, I see. Well, remember, I'm hasted, so he can't kill me. He can do 24 damage a pop. He can hit twice because of his speed, but not actually because I'm hasted too, so... this is what's up. The giant will definitely... yeah. You sure about that? Zombies get slower, don't they? Oh, you're talking about me. I'm at 220. My HP was at 220%. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Oh. That's funny. Okay, I get it now. Let's just let the minions do a little bit. You know what? Take a step. Remember, they can bolt right through my bros and do a lot of damage to me, so let's try to... I mean, the problem is that stepping backwards doesn't even do a lot because the range 5 is really not bad. But at the same time, they can't reach me now, so maybe it is worth it. It's a lot of damage, though. That new enemy is going to be something you're going to need to keep in mind. Like, if you stroll into Crypt without resist negative, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, it's, like, now it could potentially be an issue. Yeah, Boris is, going to have a hard-ass time against Silence, let me tell you what. He didn't even get to tell me he was coming back, because, I silenced him. No, he's not. I stole his suffering. We may see Boris again. We may see Boris many, many times. Okay, banned gamer vindictiveness. Let's just reset this fight, yeah. Oh, hi, buddy. Wait a minute, I forgot. Yeah, he does have Aralek. Hold on. AA. I don't, well, actually, yes. Yes, I do want to be lignified. I had forgotten that lignify is the way. Now that can be a bad idea versus Cursed Skulls, because if they happen to summon a Flayed Ghost, yeah, that works against you when you're lignified. However, the Torment itself does not, so it's usually fine. Just not always, that's all. Gotta be somewhat careful. Ooh. Okay. Not sure if you guys caught that. It's WizLab time. Wow. Can you be silenced? Yeah, you can. Piss. Sticks to snakes? I don't know, that's still in the game. I'm gonna mirror this thing. You know what? We're just gonna go up. It's fine. I don't particularly care if I miss this Wiz Lab. I'd rather not lose a life. Look, now the Wiz, I would like to go to the Wiz Lab if possible. So we are going to magic map. It's just that I'm not going to take insane risks to do it. I think he's in the top left. In fact, I'm sure it's in the top left because that's the only yellow, bright yellow on the mini-map. It's over here. This is it. Let's kill this Flay Ghost real fast. No, this is a bit dangerous because I'm sure that there's at least one new Wiz Lab and I know nothing about it, so... you know, we could definitely get caught, get unawares, so to speak. Oh, okay. It's Galubria. Galubria is, Galubria can be kind of annoying. 12% Malign Gateway, we're getting there. 8.2 cost on the translocations. I mean, boy, we can get translocations fast on this guy. Teleporter maze. Yeah, this is going to be mildly annoying. Oh, man. And the funny thing is, we're probably not going to find any good loot, because the fact is that what you get here usually is like a cloak, right? I think. Yeah, and yeah, as a cat, we can't wear cloaks or scarves. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to be in here. We get experience out of it, you know? You can put a cloak on a cat. Yeah, in real life, perhaps. Yo, that's an angel. Have you changed at all, or are you just melee? You're just melee, okay. What does this character need for an easy game? I mean, it's pretty much got it at this point. Malign Gateway is what we're trying to get online. That's going to make life... That's going to be all the offense you really need to win everything. Let's Vow Clutch. You know what? I want to Vow Clutch the Boggart. I really want the Boggart dead because it could summon all manner of nasty things. So we want Malign Gateway for offense. We want to get Disjunction online as well, which will, you know, if you build it, it will come. Basically, like I'm already training translocation, so we're going to get there. 5,400 turns left. Zot Clock really messes up Wiz Labs, to be honest with you. Okay, let's do this. Let's okay, there's the Malign Gateway. Yo, okay, I'll just take the damage, it's fine. Or not. It's more like tentacle on draconian action right here. So he goes neutral, or sometimes hostile. No, the Orb of Destruction did not get an attack of opportunity on me. Ooh, Apocalypse Crab, that's no joke. See, they can breathe Chaos, as you can see, and that could just paralyze me regardless of anything. So you want to treat an Apocalypse Crab as kind of like a top-tier threat. Let's go through. Yo, there's two? Well, that's interesting. I don't remember there being two. That's hardcore. Make it, there's actually a third somewhere in the back, is that what you're saying? Oh, you want me to? No, I can't because mine's already active, so you can't. All right. Well, what we don't want to do is fight this thing. We don't want to be in melee with this thing. Let me put it that way. And there's 2 statues there as well. So the first thing we're going to do is haste. That's always the #1 goal when you're in a fight that you don't think you can win easily. Colubria guy seems kinky. All right. The tentacles are immune to electricity and pretty much all energy, so Lightning Spire is not going to bail me out of this one. It's just going to have to be Cactus Giant, basically. Yeah, this is... I mean, we're getting a cancellation out of it, I guess, and Fear Scroll, but whatever we're doing is not going to... unfortunately, it's not going to pay for itself as far as the resource expenditure goes. In fact, we should have just not done this whole thing, probably. It's just really bad. You may end up having to blink. Okay, so I'm Ice Blasting because I want... Very badly, I want this Ghost Moth gone. We're gonna step away from that portal. That one cannot reach me now, I don't think. If it can, it can't if I go one more tile, I think. Just nope out if you need to. Well, easier said than done. It is on the other side of the room, although I am tempted to just walk out. The Ghost Moth is not going to make that easy for me. Ace and Toyo. We are doing roulette, Galubria's roulette, which frankly I wish I hadn't stepped in here. I may just spend a life if needs be. I may just go for it. Yeah, I'm going to drink Might. And I'm just going to melee, and oh boy, that's both of them. I would never in a million years be doing this if I didn't have extra lives. We are hasted and mighted, though. Ghost Moth is dead. Okay. Bespelled, baby. Alright, we're going to try to melee this down. Body slam, 2 exclamation points. Not bad. And there we go. Gets hauled back. It's quite bad, and the thing is, the loot's usually fairly well worth it, but we're a cat, so it's not. So I cannot outrun the Executioner, that's for sure. That's a real Executioner. He is not summoned. Why don't we... Well, we don't have much of a choice. We kind of just have to duke it out. It should be okay, just kind of a little bit RNG heavy right now. There we go. Let's step. Let's step. I think we're mostly good now. I'd like to have more mana so that I could start BVCing to take out the statues. It's just kind of ugly. What, let's see, 12 Ice Blast charges, 5 Quicksilver. No mana. I could drink a mana, but my god, what a waste. Let's see, what's available here? Just a Scroll of Fear. How many of those do we have? 2? I mean, chasing good money with... Chasing bad money with good, or however that phrase goes. I think I might just take the Potion of Cancellation and bail on this bullshit. Don't send good money after bad. You know how people will, they'll be gambling and they're like, oh no, I gotta get back to even, and then they lose even more money. I want to see the other. Oh, that leads directly here. Okay. Okay, BVC should take these things out for me. Normal person 7. Hey, it has been a long time. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. This gentleman was in the very first, I want to say it was the very first tournament team that I ever did in DCSS. Back in the day, he was one of the original bad mans. Have not heard from him in some time. Does Gamma Funk still hate you? Like he hates all of us? Or have you avoided his ire somehow? This was one of the original, like, dozen plus people that Gamma Funk banned from his infobot for mildly annoying him. And then the other devs just kind of ignored it. They're like, oh no, this is normal behavior. Try to avoid upsetting them. Man, that is a difficult... I call that threading the needle. It's a difficult task. He never banned you from Beam? Are you sure? Were you... I thought you were the original dude who said that Gamma Funk is kind of a dick, and that was what set him off. And it wasn't even like to his face, it was in some other Discord. That was all it took. Was that not you? Was that Doesn't He maybe? This is Twitch and blocked you from Discord. Yeah, he often bans people from his Twitch. Hey, there we go. Okay, one statue is down. There we go. Let's okay, let's reset. We still have 5,000 turns. We're good. I may as well, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. I may as well resolve the branch here, you know. Whoa, whoa, that is a Disto Rock Sasha. Alrighty. Miscast Malign Gateway. Alright, I guess I might be getting distoed today. Felid gets more HP now. Yeah, 30% instead of 40. We lose our running, though, but I mean, honestly, Felid is, feels horrendously broken now, because, I don't know if you know this, you get a free extra life right at the start of the game, so secretly, Felid may be the most powerful streaking species in the game right now. I think it's, like, incredibly hard to play if you're not playing it, you know, full-on super-duper optimal levels, but the skill ceiling, I guess. Okay, this branch is worth it. We got a blink scroll. Going in here was worth the price of admission. Oh yeah, that's a real account, isn't it? Spectral might be better because D2 Orc Priest could screw you over. I mean, they could, but you don't... I mean, even if they one-shot you, you know what I mean? Like, you're not... you don't... You get another chance. You're not truly one-shotted. Yeah, that's the guy that has the really cool Felid-only streak, right? Hey, Toasted. Seeing a lot of old names today. What's up, man? Normal Person 7 is here too. You two know each other, right? I'm sure you'll at least recognize each other's names. These guys have been around in DCSS for a long time. Sorry the adult human female is not here to play the game with us. She is taking a nap. No mana. Alright, we'll duke it out with the Elephant. Human female? No. No, she would never in a million years play this game. She enjoys, let's see, The Sims, the Persona series, and I don't know if I've ever seen her playing any other video game than those two. She played Stardew with me once. Then she got jealous of how much money I was making. She will sometimes comment on chat. Tentacle on tentacle action coming soon. I just want to get this statue down. It is great, Cyborg. Okay. Uh-oh, that's a little scary. That's, I should not have been next to this tentacle. Playing a little bit fast and loose because of all these extra lives. I know I've said that like 1,000 times, but I just want to reiterate, this is not how dangerous I'd normally play. Normally, you would never catch me dead next to an Eldritch Tentacle, whether it's mine or an enemy's or whatever. You're doing your part. Hell yeah. Oh, right. These guys don't fight off-screen anymore, do they? I have to keep him in... vision. Hey, there we go. My tentacle is lay stronger. Chaos cannot banish you. You know, that just means Chaos scares me even more than it did before. Because that means that I assume the chance of getting paralyzed has gone up. So, I don't know. Oh, Para's only one turn? Is that all Para or just Chaos Para? Chaos Para. Oh, that's better. I still don't think I'm going to ever go 1v1 with Youth in the early game, but, you know, it does sound like an improvement. It's funny, like, I just remember they used to sort of brutally mock anybody who suggested that, that Para was, too much of a problem, you know? The hell is that? Ensnare, will slash 2. Yeah, I saw the glass eyes and things like that. It can still put you to sleep. Well, the petrify's not instant, right? Wait, what do these do again? Summon spiders, abjuration. Okay, nothing too spooky. Just big HP and big damage. Okay, I see what's up. Okay. 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 Now we got a friend. I live for 12 turn Para. Was that the max? I know I regularly saw like 7 turns. Man, this is brutal. How's the magic resist on these broodmother enemies? It's pretty good. If I had more evokes, it'd be doable. Let's yeah, let's Quicksilver all this crap. That's one broodmother down. Whip of Disto. I don't really want to get distoed into the abyss, but it'll be fine. There we go. Broodmother dead. Only one more broodmother. Let's take out the Rakshasa. I always say that wrong. Is it Rakshasa? Actually, I got it right. Okay, not bad. Alright, time to leave this very convoluted branch. Yeah. Okay. Flayed. What a combo. Flay plus drain. Big damage plus big damage. Remember, we don't have resist negative right now. Now, normally I'd close this door and just let the tentacle do the work, but we can no longer do that. We have to be looking at it, so it's a little more finicky to use now, but it's still a very powerful spell. Max used to be 7, now 5. Yeah, I thought I had double-digit paras too. Maybe you're thinking of Petrify? Well, we seem to be luring just every goddamn thing on the floor here. And since I don't lose experience from summons fighting, I mean, there's even less of a reason for me to even, you know, put myself at risk at all, really. Hi, you. Right, your Ghostly Fire does pretty solid damage. Why don't we pop on the Ring of Positive Energy just to be safe? What an odd situation where the game makes me want to wear positive energy over something else. Oh my god, no, I'm not. Normal person 7, I am not complaining. Summoner is significantly more broken than it used to be, actually. Like, with the I've been talking about this whole run, actually, where they've created this funny situation where summons are even more broken than they used to be. Because the nerfed Call Imp. I mean, yeah, Call Imp in some ways is stronger, it's just less interesting. But, I mean, the Canine is busted. It's fine. I think Canine is the most well-designed spell that's in the book. You know, I think that's the modern version is actually pretty interesting. But let me get down to brass tacks. Like, the actual reason it's broken is because of attacks of opportunity have somehow managed to create a situation where summons, which was already, like, the most overpowered school, just due to the mechanics of the game, is now even more overpowered due to the new mechanics of the game. Because what are your options if you want to avoid an attack of opportunity? They're pretty slim to none. Like, you can blink, I guess. Good luck doing that again. There's the cooldown. Or you can just have a single little rat buddy and swap places with them, and you're good to go. You know, there's a couple spells that like move things away from you and things like that, but they tend to be higher level, and it's like all I need is a level 1. Like, I'm struggling to imagine, you know, to envision even one character other than a Trog worshiper that would not pick up Summon Small Mammal every single time and immediately go for it just to avoid the crapshoot that is attacks of opportunity. Okay, we're V's electric charging. My girl Zatahua is showing up. Alright, Loveworm. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon. Spammel only reliably works in corridors. Well, sure, but what are you doing outside of a corridor? I mean, maybe that's a little reductive, I guess, but like, why are you fighting outside of a corridor? I'm gonna BVC Zatahua so she goes down easier to my allies here. Okay, cool. Well, enjoy your tasty treat, Loveworm, whatever it is. Okay, she tries to use fire on me. I've got RF. Yeah, that's my that's my tentacle, bro. He's in another dimension with his tentacle in the couch cushion, searching for his remote control. Okay, this is not a dangerous pack, but the Flay could, I mean, with Flay, you just never know. You know what I mean? We should be okay on timing here, like the tentacle shouldn't go evil. Yeah. You only have a few turns depending on your spell power. I think it's spell power influenced anyway. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Again, not too spooky, but there's a certain amount of negative energy that could happen here, and I took that ring off, so... Oh, that's interesting. Is that... Huh. What an odd situation. This is lazy programming, I think, rather than something intended. You cannot bolt of hands through where the portal is. Every other ally, you can bolt right through them. I'm going to do this anyway just to see if it actually blocks it. If it's a UI problem. Nope, it's actually blocked. Okay. Yeah, apparently not. I cannot imagine that's intentional, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's hard to imagine that Gamma-Funk would let his favorite broken spell be nerfed in any kind of way. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, because it's like I envision hands coming up from the earth, right? So thematically, I 100% agree. Okay, we're gonna make a new malign gateway. We're a little surrounded. We're a lot surrounded. Normally I wouldn't stick around in this spot, but I want to be able to see my boy here. Let's make a spire. Hey, it showed up in, I guess, the spot that I want it to be in, so that's cool. +2 scimitar. Doing some damage to me. Played D&D with a guy who referred to a scimitar as a schmitter once. He was certain that was how it was pronounced. Notice how I'm hiding behind my spire, because I don't want to get iron-shotted. That's just a harpy skeleton. You want some, you know, you want some true quality of life. Make me some tiles that differentiate a harpy skeleton from a shard shrike skeleton or a caustic shrike skeleton. Things like that. There's your quality of life that you need to add to the game. Or have they done that? Hey, it's Jory, the bloodstained count. Crystal spear, but you know what you can do with this fella? You can silence him. Are your defenses higher than I remember? Buddy boy, they're not bad, I guess. Okay. We'll make some bros just to be safe. I can walk away from you if needs be. How much damage can you do? 58 plus bite. I'm good. How can she slap, sir? Man, that guy, that video, that dude just got, like, beaten down by every single person in the room. And it was an entire auditorium full of people. Like, everybody in the entire room showed up to beat that dude up. How can she slap, sir? Guy looks like he's gonna cry before anybody even touches him. How can she slap? He just knows it's coming. I guess that's the culture down there, over there. Well, yeah, I mean, the kind of people who would gang a dude down 30-1, I mean, obviously they're cowards and they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna do that before they realize that they've got lots and lots and lots of help, you know. I have a story I could tell about something like that happening in my life, but I don't know if I can on this platform. Okay, let's oh right, with same problem. It's can't BVC through my boys here. Okay, I'm gonna I think I can see. Yeah, I can still see it. I like to throw in an exclusion to make sure I can see a tile before moving, because remember, I need to be able to see the tip of the malign gateway, or else it won't be able to fight. Just the tip. Hello, what are you holding? Oh, Imagine Bow. Have they made that worth using? Not that it matters, I'm a cat. Unless I hold it in my teeth. Imagine Bow. Oh, yeah, you still take damage every time you cast it. I'm gonna go with no, not that I can use it anyway. Okay, Bone Dragon got blinked. Let's just make a Spire, yeah. This'll all get dealt with for me, kind of, sort of. Like a Mana Viper used the last time I mana, and I guess just duke it out. What kind of a Lich are you? Dread Lich. Cannot paralyze me. Harmless Lich. Well, no, not harmless. He could make a Grand Demon. Greater Demon. Grand Demon. Sounds like the name of a old anime. I was watching Grand Demon the other day. Okay, translocation's cost is still only 14.3. I mean, let's just take it to 23. +4 aptitude, man. Can't say no. Can't say no. Also, apparently we found an ice manual at some point, but I think we will say no to that. I'm gonna get that disjunction online soon. Do we have amnesia? We do not have amnesia. I really want disjunction, but you'll notice we're having a bit of a spell level problem. And training spellcasting is like an option, but the cost is still higher because our aptitude just isn't as good. Could you imagine not having summons to help you in hallways like this? Couldn't be me. Yo, that's annoying. The statement made by Felid Gang. Okay, good. The Ancient Lich, or excuse me, Ancient Champion is down. I really find Ancient Champions to be, surprisingly, one of the more dangerous things in the game, just because anything that can haste and do Crystal Spear or Iron Shot, you know, you're looking at a lot of damage potentially. Alright, that was the loot pile. I'm gonna silence again. You know, why deal with the Lich? Why let him... Oh, I guess I don't really need to silence. I mean, Bolt of Cold's not gonna do too much damage to me with my resist, but... yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, Mr. Tentacle, please pull back, close the door, rest up. Tentacle Son. I'd like to get to the point where we're truly tabbing, but that is a dream that has, for the time being, died on the vine. I got greedy, and my greed caught up with me, and now we just have to cut him a line, man. That's what's up. Okay, terrific. Let's see. Did we get any rings? Yeah, we did. We got 2. So there we go. I mean, there we go. There's that ring. There is that ring. Get a little bit of dexterity nuke, but that's fine. This means we're no longer married to the well, first of all, we'll drop this. And we got resist negative now, so that's nice. I can probably just lose some evasion, I guess. That int +8 is cool and all, but, you know, with slay +2, but it's not worth it. It's not enough resistances. We'll drop poison resist as well. We'll probably be in statue form or something. So what are we really getting out of serpent form at this point? Just our elect, really, and some dex, which is just... whatever. You know, like, I'll get the Arlec from stat form if I decided to do that. Some kind of artifact amulet would be where it's really at now. But yeah, we're no longer married to serpent form, which is nice. Again, normally I wouldn't even touch statue form nowadays, but with the extra lives, it might very well be worth it. I think we'll do think we'll do Vaults 5 now, but we'll probably do that in Serpent form. Just with really, really good resistances now. Like, really, really good. Low defenses, though. Okay, alright, okay, that's fine. This isn't great, but it's okay. First things first, we're gonna telly. Then we're gonna, hope that the fog works. It does not. That's okay. We're gonna go up. That'll go away. Let's I mean, I should have hasted before I went down. I was being I was being a greedy Gus by not doing that. Why don't we go ahead and AA okay, yeah, sick. Might, Brilliance, Invisibility. Take a step. There we go. This isn't the best. Alright, now we're doing it. We're going haste mode. You are the one that just summons greater demons. No big deal, unless you actually make one. Back in the day, we would pop up a Malign Gateway and then telly, but it's not going to do a lot for us. Hey, this is a good telly. Malign Gateway. We should be able to secure things from here, maybe. The Flay will go away over time. I'm going to V's Electric Charge this fella. We are mighted, hasted, Brilliance, and Viz. I mean, we got some work that's about to come out of this snakely body. Shadow Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and make a giant, make a spire, take a step, forcing him to take a step before he can bolt me. Boom! Alright, likewise gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna charge him. Boom! Three exclamation points on that attack. But he has a lot of HP, so why don't we Val Clutch? A little surprised more things aren't coming from the south. That's fine. I'd like to kind of be behind closed doors anyway, so it's fine. Hey, buddy. Hey guys, why don't I just cast Regen real fast? What a fool I am, not casting Regen. Oh, wait. Alright. It really takes down the power of your buffs a lot, because it's like, you know, once upon a time, you could make this last a really long time. I would have just kept going, basically. I would have been like, yeah, let's rock and roll throughout this whole damn level while regenerating, but get the maximum use out of might and, you know, haste, but hey, lightning rod, I like that. But yeah, without any way to regen, you kind of have to just take it slow, take it easy. Am I still brillianced? No, I'm not. Alright, give me the giant then. Okay. A lot of stuff happening here. Man, I want more invokes. Or excuse me, evokes. I think I'm gonna... Let's see, how much cash we got? Yeah, let's rely on all that banked gold, baby. Oh, I could be a madman. We could... we could Berserk Rage. Not the best move. Not the best move. Probably should just Brilliance and Magic here. I think we're gonna... I don't know, though. That healing and curing, it's tempting. It's tempting to go for all that. Just go to work. Let's be smart. With the extra lives, I mean, you really can play like a true madman, but you know, it's like you probably shouldn't. Oh, I should be hasted and mighted for this. Bribe is an option, and honestly, I probably would have saved money overall now that I'm using so many potion petitions. You know what? You know what? I'm going for it. Yo! Yo! The tentacle's hostile now? What a bad time for that to happen. What a terrible time for that to happen, actually. Well, I can't be next to it. Not good. Yeah, this is gonna end up losing me a life, which I knew could happen. That's fine. Again, we're using lives as resources here. So I'm trying to maintain other resources by... Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Now we'll play a little more carefully because we need to get that life back. Died through Berserk. No, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have taken that on any other character. Oh, right, the Malign Gateway's still up. Okay, let's take a step. Let's do... let's take a step. Let me think about this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and haste. I'll go ahead and might, and let's see if we can't clear, 10 shouts. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear the beginning of the level, all those guards, but we can do that from this hallway really easily. Okay, there's the... good. There's the Malign. Actually, I should aim for the T-Mons, because getting constricted would be bad here. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? A steel barb worm? 120% speed. It's just melee? That's all it is? What is the purpose of this enemy? Oh, it's AF barb, but it's only in melee. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Okay, sure. Sure. They spawn in Spider. Okay, that would be, I guess, an appropriate spot. Okay, let's BVC all this stuff. I'd like to kind of get deeper into this hallway. How many heal wounds we got? Just the one? I'm going to swing one more time. If we take any more damage, we're going to AA. Get that potion petition online again. I guess I could lightning rod through all this stuff. That'd be useful. But let's take this thing out so our SH is doing a little more work. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's lightning rod time. Okay, yeah, it's say A time. Okay, no heal wounds, that's fine. You may be you may very well be right, MP7. It's kind of hard to say because it's I mean, yeah, I will say this, I may have to completely rethink how I do my how I value things, because you're right, with no regen spell, suddenly the amulet is a lot more valuable, and maybe that was what they intended to do, I don't know. But at the same time, I mean, how many... My god, the number of attacks that I'm blocking are probably just stupendous, you know? So it's like, how much would I be healing versus how much am I... I mean, even 5 points of SH goes so far for blocking damage. It's like, it's unreal. Okay, not terrific. Okay. Yeah, I find myself just like, gee, I wish I had, I sure wish that I had, regen. So yeah, maybe that's the, you know, Maybe that's the secret sauce, man. By the way, outside of the very beginning of the game where we didn't have 2 lives, we've always had 2 lives. Let me put it this way. We've always had at least 1 extra life this whole game. I've never been in danger of losing the run. Maybe I'm about to be, though. Oh, man. There we go. Tentacle. This flow of crap should be slowing down before too long. Yeah, this character just wants more defense at this point. He just, let's see, Malign Gateway's at 1%. I want to check something. Is Disjunction online? Actually, hold on. I can just look this up by spell. 3%. Not that it matters anyway. It's not like I can cast it. So we're going to get Translocations to 23, and then I think we're going to go straight into shape-shifting. Yeah, I might. Maybe. It's possible. Yeah, we have used so much gold on potion petitions, man. I probably should have bribed. I can't be killed, right? Yeah, I can't be killed right now. That's a lot of flay, but that will go away before too long. In fact, I'm gonna just suck down a curing. There we go. Flay is gone. What is melee? We're mighted. We're mighted and hasted. Tentacle slows and then hastes the giant storm dragon, so... Curing does not get rid of Flay, it's because he died. I was just kind of making sure that I got a little bit of HP, and if he flayed me again, I wasn't really concerned, because all of that damage goes away, all of it, if the flayed ghost dies. And I knew he wasn't long for this world because my tentacles just really... cancellation will get rid of flay, that's true. Or if you transform into something that is immune to flay, you will be good to go. Alright, you, repel missiles, hey. I may end up canceling right here, let's see. I don't really want to be in a silence, but... Hello, Mr. Shadow Dragon, I think I can melee you. Maybe not, okay, I am mighted still. How much can you do to me? 35-ish, 40-ish. Shadow form immune to flay? No, you're immune to flay as in lich form, right? Or did they cancel that? Did they ruin that, perhaps? Can't transform quickly. It will just be in lich form all the time. It's not relevant for this character right now, but statue form is also immune to it. Oh, you're saying you can't transform to... Yeah, okay. No, you're right. I wasn't thinking. You're right. You are right. Drinking cure. What am I doing? Let's BVC this guy. Can you please... just eat shit? Come on, dude. Oh, that's a priest. Okay. Hey, Cyborg, see you around, man. Death form. They've been changing names like mad, and I am frankly baffled about it. Yo, this dragon is just messing me up. Okay. They do. Well, on certain characters, like, you can just tab, but he's probably not going to Hellfire me while I'm next to the dragon. Let's just suck down some curing real fast. We shouldn't take too much damage in one turn. We're actually going to melee the priest. There we go. Yeah, sometimes Shadow Dragons just high roll you. Anyway, we have 2 lives again. So, take that game. Alright, so we've used just a tremendous amount of resources in terms of our gold, but we've still got 8,000 some, and this is why I keep saying, shops are overrated. Shops are so overrated. They're good, but, if you're playing a character that hasn't found its feet yet, so to speak, just save for potion petitions, you'll be happier for it. Kind of want to leave a Convoker alive for Zot 5, but... Or for certain vaults. Actually, come to think of it, there's a Transporter Vault on D14 I need to pop up into. War Gargoyle's dead, very good. Something coming from the south with bullets, stones, or whatever. Okay. Okay, not bad. It's a dangerous proposition using this silence, Oh, hi. Hi, Golden Dragon. You are gonna get... Whoa! Turned into a Quicksilver. Okay. Maybe I'll dodge the bolt, perhaps, if I'm lucky. Okay, there we go. Malign Gateway is strong, and this is how I actually should have been dealing with that Shadow Dragon earlier. Look how quickly this thing is just gonna... Yeah, done. Just instantly done. Ghostly Shadow Dragon. He must have revived at some point. Exdominatus X. Thank you. It's interesting that it translates on the screen, right? Through Streamlabs, but then if we look at this gentleman's name, I want to say, is that... What are those symbols? What language is that? Is that Japanese? Anyway, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Wonder if this gentleman is from the server we're playing on. I have traveled all the way to Japan to play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Well, that's kind of a nice tile. Is that new? I like it better from farther away. Lower resolution. How many streaks have you missed? Oh, I'm up to game number 5,000. You know what? Let's... Oh. There is, don't say that, Nibisus. That is not nice. Oh, man. Chateau Regiment, yes. Okay, let's, Dusty. Yeah, the Dusty Ridgeman has been there. Alright, we silenced so that we don't have to deal with all that. You're playing Tome. Domi. Well, I hope you're enjoying your time in the United States. I hope you're eating lots and lots of burgers. Or not. Probably not the best thing for you. Tome, huh? I tried that once and it was a little slow for me. Like, it took me a long time just to finish the first level. I mean, part of that was just because I hadn't played it before, but... Anyway, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Silence is really coming to haunt me here, so let's make some spiders just for a little bit of backup, and then let's, 5 times longer than DCSS, even with extended. Oh man, alright, I'll cancel. That's the punishment, man. That is why you really don't want to cast silence unless you have cancel to get it off, you know. Even with extended. Yeah, I don't know, like DCSS is just like barely it's just like it's almost a little too long for me, especially with extended. And so if you add like 1 more minute to the gameplay, you're just like, oh man, I want to start a new run now. Okay, a lot of damage is possible here. We have our 2 lives left though, and remember, I keep saying lives are resources on a Felid, especially now that there's no penalty for dying. So I'm gonna do something very risky I would normally never do. I wish I could be playing Candy Crush. Well, no, honestly, with Dungeon Crawl, the thing that I often find myself thinking is, I just want to start a new run. You know, I want that sort of the dangerous part of the game where it's like you don't know what's going to happen. Let's take a step back. Okay, this is good. The Ice Blast will stop this. The Silence will stop the Ice Blast from making too much noise. Well, that's not too different from Dungeon Crawl Prismat. I mean, a lot of the stuff on any given board for Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup will be harmless by itself, but will sort of, and I don't know if this is the case for Tome, but it'll sort of like augment the power of what's around, you know, which I think is a very good way to design a game. Man, 59 HP. Let's just drink a quick curing. Oh, I had a training target for shapeshifting. Let's just turn it on. We're going to be going statue form soon. Yeah, yeah, the streamlining is no good if you ask me. All right, let's help our buddies by lightning rodding. Okay, here we go. Okay. I cannot be killed in 1 hit here. May want to set that. Yeah, maybe. So the reason why I kind of... Well, first of all, it's like -2. I'm not going to lose track of it for sure. Secondly, we probably are going to end up in Lich form and extended, so I probably want to take it to 27 anyway. Okay, I'm going to drink curing because I can't die if I do that. Wow, okay. Wow, we have not been getting the best of luck. Alright, thanks, man. Thanks again for the raid. I do appreciate it. Man, if I wasn't playing a Felid right now, I would be just incredibly ass hurt. Okay, we're gonna make an ally. Do I want to burn another cancel? I'm getting to the point where I value my... Yeah, I know, I'm tempted to just die. But it might be a little while before we get another life, so I think I'll burn my cancel. It's fine. Whew. Whew. There it is. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, good. Well, we wanted haste. Yeah, that for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I got very lucky with my cancels, I guess. I'm gonna step away. Okay, we're gonna see catching its breath. Yeah, we didn't get very many heal wounds. We got everything else. I haven't been sucking down heal wounds like candy or anything. It's just this is just the way the cookie has crumbled. Are you still you're not catching your breath anymore. You know what? Heart of the cards, boom. Whoa, 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 really? Really? You catch the helpless Shadow Dragon completely off guard, you hit the Shadow Dragon and electrocute it. Terrible damage. Incredible. Well, he had, his breath was back, so he could have bolted me anyway, which is why I did this. We'd be doing... Well, no, you're right, I should have BVC'd him. But then again, I think he was BVC'd before this. 1 HP is all you need. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, Ice Blast is probably the move, although he is RC++. Quicksilver's probably better. We don't have a lot of... The thing is, we don't have a lot of evocations. I've foolishly only taken it to 5. Well, I mean, if I cared... I would be blinking out of this, obviously, if I wasn't a Felid with extra lives. I'm just gonna swing. And again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we have to play carefully again. Death is a revolving door for this Felid. Yeah, no. Quicksilver is amazing damage. Yeah, no, I know, but I don't... I'm just saying, I don't have much evocations, so... Let me see the wand. Yeah, 66, but is that the actual damage? You know what I mean? Or is that the maximum when you happen to have high evoke skill? Oh, that's the actual. I didn't know that. Well, no, I mean, I knew it did good damage, I just... Well, 36 probably still wouldn't have necessarily done that for me. Yo, that's a mark. That is a mark. We're gonna immediately cancel that shit off, and then we're gonna read one of our many tellies, which we have a million of. Things will be heading to the bottom left location. Whoa, that's an interesting tile. What do we got here? Consecrated Labrys. Is this a unique? Or is it just is there like a holy broadaxe now? What a weird thing that we don't get to play with, even though I love broadaxes. It's an unrand, okay. +4 though? I guess it's probably okay for extended. Fragile. I mean, I'd be interested to learn how good the Valiant thing is. Does that just increase the bonus? Oh, okay. Well, I would be using it if this was not a cat. +14? Wow. Bruh. You know what we need? What we really need is disjunction. I've been saying this for some time, but like, it hasn't stopped being true. I'm having to burn resources on things that I shouldn't have to burn resources on. Shit. Yeah, you know, that's a great idea in P7. Too bad it hasn't shown up for me. Yeah, no, believe me. That would be nice. That would be handy dandy. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I got all that cancellation, but like no blink spell. And as you say, like summons are amazing for getting away from stuff, but not for what I'm trying to do right now. And the game has not been kind to me about giving me amnesia. I'm tempted to just spam spellcasting, to be honest with you. Feels awkward doing that and not getting benefits to my transmutations, though. I mean, it's fine, it's just not, it's not ideal. There's a lot of things I could amnesia off right now. Alright, hold on. 30, 31. I guess I'm a statue now for the time being, although without 2 extra lives, I don't know about all that. Remember, I'm moving at 1.5 speed. It's pretty goofy. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, my nightmare. Now the nightmare's real. Yes, now the nightmare is real. We'll BVC this. Hatch not locked. That's interesting. And then one of the staircases is not locked. That's weird. Since when does that how it works? It's locked up again. I think that was a visual bug, because nothing changed in the last turn. No, yeah, it did. He activated the ceiling rune. Yeah, that... I don't remember that being the case, but maybe it is. What is that? BBC, Big Black Cat. BVC. Borgnor's Vile Clutch. Yeah, I guess maybe random. Oh no. Oh no. The shapeshifter could be a big problem. There we go. I'm playing very slowly as Statue Cat because, man, things can happen very quickly. But this should be fine as we're in this little kill hole. In fact, I'm going to meow for attention, as my actual cat does every morning. Well, yes, if a deep troll Earth Elementalist shows up, I'm having a problem, but otherwise, actually, I'm curious about something. What's my base? My UC is 12. We only have 2 more UC, but the plus 50% damage is nice. Makes up for the slow speed, I suppose. But I mean, we only have 2 more than we had with Serpent Form, and it feels like I'm doing more damage. It's also kind of nice, I will admit, that I can cancel without going out of form, but frankly, I would prefer it the old way because it's, you know, 5 turns or whatever. Oh, well, yeah, that includes, yeah, I forgot about that. That includes, all my stuff. That's true. I guess I could swap over to the, Serpent Form at some point and kind of compare. Okay, Silver Rune. We've been having tremendous amounts of trouble getting it, but there it is. It's ours now. Talus people. Book of Chaos. Hey, I don't need to buy Disjunction anymore. We have it. Of course, I can't afford it in terms of spell levels. Talus people. I feel really nervous about being in statue form without 2 extra lives. But we have, whatever, we've got, you know... Hey, a Storm Talisman. Somebody in my Discord today, I want to say it was Nebesis, was talking about how this is busted as hell. Hey, there he is. Well, my god, the base damage is high. It reduces my HP by a lot, because apparently you need 1 million goddamn shapeshifting to make it viable. Click V. Are you saying you want me to be a storm? So I can see the unique sprite. Do I get to be like a cat storm? It also has cleave. Wow. Seems strong. Seems like a glass cannon though, which is not what we want to be. Like, does the HP ever go up? Wow, I'm a lightning kitty. 88 HP. It's Blink Bolt. It seems strong. Maybe not for this combo. We'll see if it goes to 100% HP or higher. I mean, it's not bad. Insubstantial. What is insubstantial? Flies gains immunity to poison, miasma, petrification, constriction, sticky flame, and also resists electricity. Oh, you mean just the immunities to petrifying stuff? Yeah. Max HP is 100%. I mean, we're gonna rather be undead, probably. Right? And extended, if we do extended. The list of resistances is here, yeah, at the top here. I mean, you get AC and EV, it's not bad, and it's, unlike statue form, it doesn't slow your ass down, so I would say it's probably better than statue form. On the other hand, the HP is a big problem. Yeah, Lich is going to be better in a lot of extended, is what I'm saying, though. Like, Torment is just painful. Okay, terrific. Nothing here that we can use, but that's okay. We'll drop the Ring of Magical Power, we'll drop Guardian Spirit, and Protection. Okay. We finished out Crypt. Obviously not going to Tomb yet. I think we're gonna, as nice as it is, we're gonna drop the Serpent Talisman. We'll leave the rest in our inventory. Maybe we'll use them at some point. Well, we have 4 runes. 4 runes. We have cleared an awful lot of things. I guess I'll go to D14 real fast. Oh, I'm already here. I'll just tab through all this. I can't be paralyzed. Not by these things. Okay, free loot. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Alright, now let's go into depths, I guess. Still no extra life, because we burned through 2 just really quickly. What is that? A granite statue? That's a new tile. feel a little nervous still being in statue form. I just know it's going to end badly for me if I'm not careful and aware. Death is a merry-go-round for a Felid. I mean, it's just funny because ordinarily the way I would play a Felid is I would never want to lose a life ever. You find it weird that I do depths after V5? It's because I worry about getting shafted. Like, I know I can't be shafted into Vaults 5. Getting shafted in Vaults is no fun, but getting shafted in depths, I mean, there are just so many wacky vaults and depths where suddenly you're just surrounded by a bunch of bullshit that you just really don't want to be surrounded by. It feels optimal to me. I won't make an argument that I'm like definitely right about that, but it feels correct. Based on experiences that I had, and maybe I just burned my hand on the stove one time and took too big of a reaction from it, maybe. Maybe I had too big of a reaction to it. Tab, 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 tab. Yo. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? What up, Saint Roca? Hey, yo, Saint Roca. We should be okay. Probably. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi. See who this guy is? No good. He can decon my ass for lots of damage. 318 star. Who knows how much? Let's assume 75 at least. I think it's actually more. 2d18 against that? Oh, was it less than I thought? Maybe. He could possibly get like 2 of those per turn though. Let's BVC him immediately. Let's BVC him again. Remember, there's also smiting online. Down he goes. Okay, good. BBC. Let's BBC him immediately. What are we doing on mana? Kind of low. Yes, I want to say that LRD is not a factor. Yo! Yo, yo, yo! That is the end of my tentacle. Why don't we get ourselves a little giant here? Oh, Roka's actually high HP. I thought he was low. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Cannot charm the fire giant. Not really. Oh, you mean because of the vamp? I'm not sure what he would be vamp draining. I'm immune. Maybe it's possible that my tentacle healed him. That's a thing that Chaos can do. Yo! Sometimes that happens. I should be using BVC a little bit more. We don't constrict anymore, so... Certainly against enemies like that. High EV. That is a haste potion. It's good to see such resources. I am in stat form because I found this ring with RC plus and RF plus plus and RN plus on it, so I no longer need the artifact serpent talisman, basically, to cover my resistances. I feel a little bit bad about using stat form. I still have 1 extra life on me, though, so I'm willing to do it. Now, if I were to lose this life, I think... I don't know, man. I think we'd probably just go dragon form or something, because I just can't, I can't do it, my friends. I don't trust. I will get another life at XL 25, it's true, probably. Yeah, we're pretty close, although I want to charge up as well. I'm convinced that the XP kind of charges up a little bit past what you think it will. Let's pull this guy up. Okay, so let me tell you what I've observed. I haven't looked at the code at all, so you're probably a little more knowledgeable than me. What I've noticed is that if you, yeah, probably I can take hits level him. If you, let's say you have 0 extra lives. You've just started the game, so I guess you have 1 extra life under the new paradigm. In 2 levels, you get your extra life. Okay, fine, hunky-dory, great. If you were to die immediately upon getting that 2nd extra life, okay, it behaves as expected. 2 levels, boom, get your extra life. What I have observed, though, is that if you stick around on having 2 extra lives for a while, it seems like you charge up some experience, and then, like, if you lose your 2nd extra one of your 2 extra lives, very quickly, like within killing a few enemies, you'll have 2 extra lives again. So it seems like there's a counter, you know, which is increasing in the background. It's entirely based on when you hit your next XL. Really. So if you were one kill away from getting the next level, under all circumstances, you would get... You're saying you would get the extra life. I don't play a lot of Felids, so... Unless you've already used too many lives. What do you mean? There's no maximum. It's not like it caps out at 9. My understanding is you can have infinite lives. If you just level up enough. Well, yeah, but if you hit 27, you don't stop getting extra lives. The experience just counts. You know what I mean? So it's the experience if you would have gained a level. Okay, y'all are just gonna have to hang out next to my tentacle, please. BVC. Malign is just so good. If you're playing a character that can use Malign, and you find Malign, and you're not using Malign, probably you're making a mistake. It's just unbelievably strong. Maligny. Didn't already have 2 lives, then anytime you gain an XL or equivalent past 27, you'll gain that life. So it does charge up, is what you're saying. If I'm reading that correctly. It becomes 1 level and not 2. Using this corner to cheese these guys a bit. Just tabbing. Hi! Hello, guy. Hello, guy that I'm not interested in fighting. Just for the moment. This is just because I don't want to be, I don't want to be slow while I'm fighting these things. Okay, perfect. Okay, kind of perfect. I don't think he can do it to me. Right? From that position. Quite impressed with dragon form. Do you mean the tile? Or, like, the overall strength of it? I mean, dragon form has always been really good. Yo! Spire dead. Breathe on them? Yeah, sure. I'll do that for fun. Why not? No, the form is amazing. Like, the damage on it is incredible. It's really, really, really good. But without being able to hot swap in and out of it, I don't know, man. Yeah, no, I used a combination of dragon form and statue form on... Hey, Loveworm, thanks for the sub, man. On almost every single one of my street games, if I was a caster of any sort. Not always, but just a lot of them. Okay, I wanna connect the... This is clearly a disconnected floor, so I wanna connect these things. Sweet. Am I dabbing on myself here? Ah, no I'm not. Okay. Cool. Okay, so, ordinarily I would never in a million years go into this stupid Zot Trap vault. However, there's a condenser vein in there, there's artifact amulets, 2 of them, and most importantly, I have 2 extra lives at this point. What kind of things did we see in there? I don't really want to waste Zot turns. Why don't we just, it'll be okay. Everything will be okay. Let's just go Dragon Form, let's rest up. Let's go in. If I die, I lose a life. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go in here unless we had some kind of mitigating. Normally I wouldn't do this, but yeah, it is the theme of the run, isn't it? Time to get paralyzed by a Zot Trap. Yeah, I know, right? Can't even make a malign gateway. There it is. You hear a loud Zot. I will say this. Yeah, getting mutated is going to be annoying. In fact, we're going to preemptively fog now. We could get cold bolted here. That's not good. Why don't we V's on this dude? Yo, my lack of RLEC is memeing me. Why don't we AA real fast? No, why don't we just drink resistance real fast? The lightning bolts are gonna go away. Hey! I did that just in time. Okay, we're gonna AA. Yeah. Invisibility, might, heal wounds, and magic. EVC. That's amazing. We are RC+, but he is doing some solid-ass damage to us. Let's just melee. Yo, not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. We don't really have a panic button for this. It's okay. I knew we could die here. Lives are resources. Probably the move is just melee the damn brain. You claw the glowing orange brain. There we go. Good, good. Not a fan of the shadow dragon there, but we do have resist negative up, so... okay. I'm gonna use my last heal wounds. We've been zotted. You know what? I'm gonna take a step. I see that we've got dudes here. I should have teleported a while ago, but we're gonna do that now, and then we're just gonna suck down curing. There we go. Alright, that's fine. There is some beefy stuff in there. Again, you don't want to go into these stupid vaults. They're really just not worth the price of admission, unless you're playing a cheaty species like the wonderful kitty cat. Try to run to the exit transport. It's just a badly designed vault. Like, the Zot traps can just sort of kill you regardless of anything. Now, the Zot traps didn't do that to us this time. Don't do this, does this. Well, it's because I have the extra lives, you know. Well, it's just not good design. I mean, it's really not any more complicated than that, unfortunately. We're going to wait until we have Stormform, I think, and then we're going to tab this crap. Why don't we make a damn note? Annotate. This stunt is being done by a professional. Pretty much. We have 2 extra lives now, so it's like, it's not too big of a risk, but we just need more. I tell you what we need more than we need Stormform. We need to be better at melee, you know? And I'm kind of like sitting here, oh hey, Amnesia. I am getting paid. Now, as far as the hourly rate, it's still like sweatshop wages, but, I mean, I can't complain. A dude did give me some money for this. Yeah, no, well, 21.6, hell no, can you get to 27, baby? But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right that, you wanna get it down to 1.0 if you can. Otherwise you're having a hard time. And you're right, I usually aim for 22, so I guess I kind of instinctively got to that without really knowing what the breakpoint was. Let's see, what do we want to forget? We want to keep V's. V's is useful forever. Airstrike is pretty useful forever. Mana Viper, I mean, we've got Silence. If I'm relying on Mana Viper to deal with things like Orbs of Fire, then I'm having a hard time. Probably I can get rid of Spire at this point. Hold on a second. How many damn spell levels? 3? Okay, and Disjunction is 8? Yeah, we'll get rid of Mana Viper just for the levels. This is going to be like night and day right now. Guys, people just don't understand how good Disjunction is. They don't think it's very good from what I hear, but boy is it good. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And in a game where Blink and whatnot has been nerfed into the ground, and in this case we haven't even found it, you know, it's just gonna save our asses against certain enemies. Never cast a spell and reached farther than Swamp. Okay, we're disjuncting. So, like, if I get paralyzed right now, who gives a shit, right? These guys they're going on Malcolm Rose Gaming's wild ride right now, you know? So, like, oh no, I'm getting paralyzed, like, everything just blinks away from me. I guess in this case it would be kind of bad if I got paralyzed because of my tentacle, but otherwise. I don't even need to use it right now, but I'm gonna for fun. Like, it's Malcolm Rose Gaming's wild ride. Hello, Sojobo. Probably not the thing I want to be disjuncting against. You're susceptible to silence, right? Yeah, you are. Goetic. Goetic ritual, just like my books. We'll make a spire. Soldier boy. Something, something, ho. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, we'll silence here. We're fine. I got 2 extra lives. If something bad happens, it's fine. I'll take out the low HP things first. Disjunction's no longer up, but that's fine. You're not aware of me. I'm gonna swing at you. Let's just take out Sojobo. The king of the Tingu. The king of the Kinku. Whatever they're called these days. Whoops. Easy, easy. Made that look easy. Another storm talisman. No. That was the... I'm talking about, like, way back in the day they changed the name. They used to be called Kinku. Not super clear on why that name change happened. Yeah, it's the same thing, I think. I should be able to tab this stuff. Maybe. Wow, okay. Val Clutch and Disjunction are a bit of a non-bow, but you'll get the turn of damage out of it. Tingu get Acrobat instead of Fast Flight. Yeah, so Normal Person 7, have you noticed the fact, to me, it seems like they're taking out every last bit of fast movement from the game. They just really don't want you going faster than speed 10. It seems like Spriggans are probably the next to go. Trunk means unstable, yeah. Right now, Draconian, the Acid Draconians and Zot do like 3D 419 damage with their breath in Trunk, so you really don't want to play Trunk. I think they'll make it so Spriggans don't move fast. I think the thing is that, like, I don't know, it seems like they just want to force people to, they really want to force people to deal with attacks of opportunity. Which of course nobody wants to, because everybody except for the devs themselves and their sycophants think it's a bad idea. That bug was fixed? Oh, okay, that's good. Someone was telling me it was like active for days. I think they'll just completely mutilate the species and make it entirely different. Yo, hello. Wow, on one hand I want to stay and fight, on the other hand, hell no. That is a lot of Doomhounds. Yeah, that's, yeah, good point. Yeah, and like, why did they do that? What is the reason? Gurun? Oh, Grun. Oh, Grun. Okay, he's super Grun. Okay. They can summon dudes to cause problems, basically. Oh, I'm sure I can handle the Howl, I don't want to fight... I don't want to fight with this particular positioning. I'm okay now. This is actually wonderful positioning. Howl is willpower resisted? Oh. Since when? They changed this recently? Okay, well, yeah. Okay, that's easy mode now. Never mind. I don't need to be worried at all. Well, yeah, and Tartarus, yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean, that Tartarus stuff is just... it's just some nonsense is what it is. Like, halving your magic resist, my god. Just period everywhere. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to be paralyzed that often. What a crapshoot. Can my tentacle reach? I bet you it can, yeah. Okay, just real quick. We're going dragon form so I can grab all that stuff, because I fly. So Germanic folklore belief that dogs are harbingers of death, like they can scry it. And they even get a special name. Anyway, if a dog howls into a window or open door in a certain way, then someone is bound to die. I doubt the devs... I seriously doubt the devs even know about that. And yes, they probably would remove it if they knew of the origin. You're totally right about that. It's interesting, though. German myths and legend are some of the coolest on the earth, man. Yeah, NP7. Oh man, I forgot you could just straight up silence the tomes. To make fly always good for players. See, I feel like it's more interesting to make fly not always good for players. I think that's the opposite of the direction you want to go in. I like a game that is highly complicated and there are always consequences to whatever thing that you're doing. And you may need to react to a complicated board very quickly, very early on in the sequence of events, because if you're like a Tengu and you're in old style shoals or whatever, and a dude shows up who can airstrike you, that means press A and stop flying. And that complicates things. Like, I think that's actually great because on one hand, Shoals encourages you to fly around. On the other hand, you may need to turn that off. And now that whole mechanic is gone. You know, I personally think they just... Half the time they make a change like that, it's in the exact opposite of the, you know, direction of the logic that I would use for good game design. But, I mean, it's an opinion thing, I'll admit. But, like, I think that Dungeon Crawl is at its best when it is creating situations that overwhelm the player and they have to think real hard and make good choices. How many floors of depths do we have? Is there only 4 now? I guess there's only 4 now. Some dogs can open doors. Oh no, they're like the raptors in Jurassic Park. My cat wishes she could open doors. She meows at the door every morning for her breakfast. As though her food bowl is not, you know, as though it's totally empty. Which it is not. Yeah, I keep joking with my wife that the cat is going to eventually figure out how to open the door. I'll tell you something she has figured out, and this is the thing, like, so we have her, basically the cat has her own little room, right? And at night, we put her there so she doesn't run around and get into trouble and, you know, cause issues. Let's walk away. Anyway, so then every morning there's like this sort of ritual where we go and let her out of the room and, you know, change her litter box and give her food, whatever. I'm not starving. That is a lie. She is perfectly healthy. You'd be surprised how many owners feed their cats too much, and then you end up with a fat cat who doesn't live as long. No, my wife is, like, outrageously careful about taking care of that cat. It's like she goes above and beyond. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, it's gotten to the point where the cat is, like, I guess she's used to going up at a particular time, and so if we're staying up late or whatever, then what will happen... This feels so weird, by the way, not being worried about Quicksilver taking me out of form. Very strange. Anyway, so what will happen is she'll get annoyed, and she'll be like, no, it's time to go to bed, and it's time for you two to go to bed, but especially it's time for me to go to bed. She'll go into our kitchen, and she will start... She has learned... She has learned how to open the doors, the little cabinet doors in the kitchen. And so she doesn't open them all the way. She opens them just enough that whoa. She opens them just enough that they sort of close and make a noise, because she's figured out that this is annoying, and it gets her attention more than meowing would. And so she just does that over and over and over until we put her up in the room. I'm gonna go with no damnation, no hellfire, because I'm silencing. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 it's Caustic Shrike Day. What I need you to do is get away from me, Caustic Shrikes. Look how good disjunction is. Look how wonderful disjunction is. Look how much I need disjunction again. Ah, they transformed it into a great orb of eyes. Why don't we... do this. Yeah, Caustic Shrikes are an all-hands-on-deck kind of enemy. Like, you have to treat that as a dangerous situation. There are characters that can just O-tab them, but man, it's not common. Coming back to Germanic folklore, got several books on it, and there's so many death omens. These are all like Middle Age and like from the Middle Ages and whatnot, right? So, I mean, I imagine that a lot of people died back then. I think probably my favorite, I guess this is more of a saying than a myth. It's also kind of a myth. I dated this Russian girl once, and she told me, according to Russian folklore, and I guess maybe it's just something they tell kids, I don't know, but the idea, if you drop like a piece of food or something, what they tell their kids is don't eat that. The devil licked it. It touched the floor, so the devil licked it. You don't want to eat that. You could eat some gruel. Anyway, I don't know. I'm tempted to just like not do 15 runes. I kind of just want to win this run. This has been a relatively long run. What do you guys think? I mean, the person whose opinion I truly care about is the dude who paid me for this run, but also at the same time, number one, I don't think he's here, and number two, I make no promises about 15 runes. I maintain my opinion that if you've done 3-4 runes, you can do the 15. It's just a time investment at that point if you know what you're doing. I mean, accidents can happen, of course, but quitter talk. Yeah. Why not do half of them? No, if we go in for a penny, we're going in for a pound. I mean, the half I like most. I've already done the half I like most, so to speak. I've done the third I like most, the famous 8-rune run. I mean, there are reasons to do that if you're just having a huge amount of trouble, but, man, I don't know. I guess I could do a poll. See if people care. Alright, the poll is up. I think it's up. Look at the top right. I'm not sure if he... Well, that's the thing, is I don't know if he even cares about 15 runes. He seems to be pleased as punch as long as I'm playing a streak game, period. And plenty of the games in the run are not 15 runes. A lot of them are, a lot of them aren't. So it's not like I'm breaking, you know, with tradition or anything. How am I evaluating my time? Well, that's the other thing, is it's a tremendous amount of time invested to do the 15 runes. Only when the run is fun. I'm not a big fan of extended. I mean, I'll do it to show it off and to kind of give advice if people are curious, but yeah, it's not part of the Faustian bargain that you strike with me when you pay me for a run. Last chance to vote, guys. Top right of your screen. Either way, we're probably going to go ahead and do Zot real quick. No, go ahead and win. 80%. All right, that is a resounding vote in favor of just winning. Am I good to go? I think I'm good to go. I don't think we need to do anything else other than just win, right? How much casheroni do we have? 12,000? I mean, the one benefit, I guess, of doing extended is we could kind of see the talismans in action, like the late game talismans. But my Twitch clip. Oh yeah, that's on YouTube. The first two sessions are on YouTube. What was the clip? Refresh my memory. I played that a while ago, and I've just been very lazy about uploading it. Which again, sorry about that. Yeah, episode 2 is up. I just need to transfer them over to my computer and then my other computer, and then I need to do a little bit of editing on some of them. When I went upstairs and got shot by everything, yeah, that was a nightmare. that was a time. Survive because of explore heal. Well, you almost have to do that on Meteorin is the thing. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So here's the, I don't know. This is the big thing, isn't it? Because like in Zot, you do not want to fight an orb of fire while in statue form. It is not what you want to do. However, you're just either gonna have to or not be in statue form or reset the fight somehow. You know what I mean? Like, if I see an orb of fire and I'm not near a staircase, I'm spending resources to get away from it, especially while I'm slow like this. And, you know, 5 turns to get out. Maybe more if it's affected by the slow. In fact, you know, just for funsies, how about we pop up over here? I want to do something real fast. Transfer, let's see, I'm turning this off. Was that, I saw a 6 pop up. Was that 6 turns? Let's go back into statue form. 4 turns. Yeah, so actually transforming is slower when you're leaving statue form. Incredible. Regular liches. Hold on, Dread Lich. Ancient Lich. You are correct about those. Regular liches do show up once in a while here, I think. And then, of course, there's Draconians. Draconian Anus. Well, I guess he doesn't have any spells, but the Cold Breath is pretty hardcore. I think that technically the Clown Pies can dab on you a bit. I mean, yeah, we could be a dragon. We could become the dragon. Yeah. Draconian Breath is highly slept on. It is no joke. Just always have RC, pretty much. I mean, we could have RC null in dragon form, I guess, but just gonna tab this crap. Clown Pie. That sounds really like it could be lewd somehow. The hell is that? Protean progenitor. Gargantuan humanoid of fractured shape when the aeons from the aeons when the seas were but primordial soup. Okay. It's got to radiate. All right. I guess that instantly mutates you. Clowns can't polymorph you anymore? So you're telling me that after years of telling me I was wrong about everything, they finally admitted that I was right? And now you can't, you cannot be polymorphed. I've noticed something about the devs is like, they will smugly tell you that you're completely wrong about everything, and then like 3 years later they'll do the exact thing that you were suggesting. Not always, but sometimes. These are more things than I'd like to be fighting right now. Oh, they have a special on-death effect? What am I doing? To have birth one last time. Oh, it makes, what, shapeshifters or something? Hey, Vortic, thank you for the follow. My favorite thing, Loveworm, is when people accuse me of writing books about cryptocurrency, which is not the case. They are fantasy novels. It is a trilogy of fantasy novels. Which are completely free on my site, although obviously I'd prefer you give me a few bucks. It is a pay-what-you-want model. Please check them out if you get a chance. If you like to read, and even if you don't. Wow, we found a file of Floods finally. A little late in the game, but I might just hatch down. This is a lot of crap that I don't want to be fighting. I don't want to be in statue form here. Really cryptic cryptocurrency thing, like really layered, really layered metaphor. Okay, it's a fantasy about cryptocurrency. Well, there's no technology, so... Well, just kidding, there is technology, but it's like Steam type Magitech, kind of inspired a bit by Final Fantasy VI type technology. Neo File of Floods disappoints you. Well, literally the only good thing about it, it's just a way of casting silence on a single target. And it can miss is the thing, as far as I understand, so it's still not great. Alright, so this kill hole could be better. I wanted to make it go into the rock wall a little more, but this is as far as it goes, unfortunately. Thank you, Loveworm. It is nicer than a PDF, and that will also allow you to leave me a nice 5-star review on Amazon.com, which I would appreciate. Let's continue to BVC the... Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna use one of my potions of magic. Okay, that's not... It's not really what I wanted to happen. Yeah, no, I miss the days when File of Floods made elementals. It really should still do that. So, Normal Person 7, let me tell you, the only area where I'm truly happy to have File of Floods is if I'm kill-holing an Elf 3. And then it's like, it's just a way to save me scroll of silence, you know? That's like the one spot where you want it. So I cast Cactus Giant and he blinked. I'm gonna do the Orb Run. I did a vote to see if people wanted me to do Extended, and just win the game is what won the vote, so here we are doing that. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Is that my dragon? That's my friendly dragon. Hey, he's done being berserked. Cabaldin? I mean, Cabaldin's greedy, so I'm gonna go with yes. Probably. Okay, I'm fearing... Lord. Okay, okay, that's what we're doing today, huh? I have extra lives. I'm gonna burn 1 to make the tentacle, who shows up in the spot where I don't want it. Cobalt bits. Kobolden is the best character, secretly the most important character in the entire trilogy. Crypto bro propaganda. Yeah, I don't know. He's greedy, so if he thought he could get rich enough to buy all of the food that he wants, then sure, he'd probably go for it. That's true. They don't want to hurt themselves, but I mean, that's small consolation with the amount of damage that's possible here. Cobalt coin. I do that in the books, actually, Randomus. They like to spell things with K's. They don't sell Cobalt coin, though. There's like this sort of cowboy bounty hunter type character who just hates kobolds and is forced to deal with them. It's about crypto. No, I've been found out. No, I swear to God, crypto is not involved. Let's AA. Let's get some haste up. Really tempting to Zerk here. It's a little goofy and I shouldn't, but I am tempted. On the other hand, the heal wounds and cure. You know what? We're gonna do it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have the extra lives, but let's just rock and roll. Attacking at 0.7. I'll take it. Whoa! There it is. There's the LCS, baby. Looks like I'm just gonna eat a death. Your magical effects are unraveling. Yeah. So you see what I mean about statue form? It's a book about Quentin. I wouldn't really say there's a main character, but if you had to name one, can't unravel Berserk, that's true. I mean, we're just going to eat a death, it's fine. Like I said, lives are resources. So the thing is that, you know, ostensibly, you know, the main character would be Jack, right? Because he's the one we start with. Alright, can I please have, like, an actual kill hole now? Yes, I can. But I would make the argument that the Hangman actually is the main character of those books. She's really more of a side character. I mean, everybody has their arc, so to speak. Okay, I shouldn't have done that digging, but that's okay. Is that what you got from that, Nabesis? Okay, I think we're good to fight this stuff. Okay, I didn't get slowed, that's good. Death Cobb, being slowed is not good, I will admit. I mean, in general, I just don't want to be in statue form, you know? Like, moving slowly and not being able to swap out, my god, it's just, what a nightmare. I don't think it's optimal. The only thing keeping me in statue form is resistances. Well, thank you, Loveworm. I mean, I do think that the first version, I mean, just being honest, the first version of the first book was, it had some very serious issues, and I am so glad that I went back and I mean, I would almost call it a total rewrite. No, it's good that you didn't. I'm very, very satisfied with the quality now. But in the first edition of the first book, I was very new to writing, and I just didn't... There's just a lot of things that I did wrong. And after going back and, you know, redoing a lot of it, yeah, that was the hot spring. It's a fun little vault. It's been around for a very long time. They're using the Orb of Fire. Good thing I didn't read the original. Well, Lantern City was supposed to be a bit of a slog. But there's a big, big payoff. Not sure I'd bother fighting this Orb of Fire. I really prefer to clear Zot if I can, but obviously the risk of malmutate is never great. Turn 1 teleportitis. NP7, I'm like, no, NP7, you're fucking stupid, NP7. No, you wouldn't fight this Orb of Fire. You just clear it. And then I immediately get teleportitis. This is the game just slapping me in the face. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay, that's okay. We got 7 mutation. The game could just, like, not help me, but... Whoa, we did big boy damage to it, I'll tell you. Oh, we also don't have Arlek right now. That's another thing. Whoops, 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 whoops. Holy fuck. Okay, I misclicked there. That's okay. We still have an extra life, but I don't want to I don't want to be wasteful of my extra lives now. Can't fog because of the poison. What a shame. That's a fat Felid. It's just because I'm dragon form. I'm in dragon form is how I'm getting that much HP. That was an attack of opportunity moment. It certainly was. Just walk away. That's probably the move, because if I move south, the red guy can't see me. I'm just trying to think of what I want to, I want to kill Hull is the thing. Yeah, we're going to kill Hull. Nope. You roar for attention. I'm shouting, I'm shouting, I'm shouting, I'm still shouting. Shoutitis. BVC plus Dragon Form, that is the way. Oh shit. Yeah, pretty much. Ah. Well, the floor is empty enough. I'm not that worried about teleportitis. I'm waiting to clear the floor to see if more orbs of fire exist on it. But first, a recap of the past 10 dungeon levels. Me charging up my spirit energy. It's a bit dangerous being silenced out here, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Whoa! Right, it's this vault. Okay, okay, okie dokie. Yeah, that is a lot of bad boys. Supposed to deal 3D 194. Okay. I need to look at something real quick. Yeah, the orb delays. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to actually play carefully now because we're about to lose our extra... No, we have another extra life still, but, like... I'm gonna have to actually be careful now. Wow. Because I'm not gonna have extra lives, so... I really... It's just the silence that's cucking me here. Let's think about this. See if I can't save my life somehow. Get one back at XL26. Will I? I just got one at 25, didn't I? Condenser vein. Yeah, that'd be nice. We don't have that. It's probably haste and then staircase. It's true. I guess they nerfed it. It's either haste and staircase or cancel and then spam potion petition. Bribe it. Well, I will. I was going to bribe on Zot once we get to Zot 5. I'm silenced. I had silence up because I didn't think I would teleport directly into the end vault. That was a mistake for me to cast silence. I should not have done that. There's no point to invis. I mean, I guess technically the regular ass draconians won't be able to see me, but the acid jellies can see invisible, and that's what I'm really worried about as far as damage goes. Spiders is not worth it. If I had like 20 plus evokes, spiders would be worth the turn, but otherwise it's either haste and walk or cancel and potion petition over and over. I think it's haste and walk. Well, hold on a minute. Haste is 1 turn, 2, 3. It's just walk is what it is. Okay. We really don't want to be berserked right now. We're using our life on an unexplored floor. That's true, it sucks. Okay, healings and curing. Resistance heal wounds and curing. We have digging. We're going to be using digging in a second. Haste and enlightenment. It'll be a blink scroll in a second. I want to be hasted. Okay. Okay, we're in a way better position right now. Thank you, Gozag, for your help. Now with the RLEC up because of the... Fear is no good. One of the biggest pieces of damage I'm worried about is the Purple Draconian, and if we look at Mr. Purple Draconian, his magic resistance is enormous. He can Quicksilver Bolt me for like 60-some damage, well, 57. So that's a lot. The Storm Dragon is unlikely to be feared. The rest of them will go away, which is nice. But I think probably the better thing is to just blink. It's time to play this game like we're actually good at it, yeah. And take away my fast resist. Well, that's, yes. my speed is something I don't want to lose today. You know what? I will burn my final fog. Completely worth. Okay, perfect. We're drinking might. I will suck down some curing. Ah, okay, you were right. Extra life. Yeah, this is where you want to be in these situations. Yo, I forgot to mutate it off, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby! I love it! Oh, I love it! Oh, oh, I'm cooming. I'm cooming. If you say so. You know, I think I'm sick of having teleportitis. You feel frail. I guess I will live with being frail. Large bone plates. I don't see the bone plates. Am I blind? Lucky my ass. I lose... I wouldn't... I mean, I'll take getting rid of the teleportitis, but... Oh, it took away my bone plates. Okay, so I traded teleportitis for frail. I mean, I'll take the trade. Fine. Drink a little more curing. This isn't the best kill hole in the world. Back to old Felid HP. Yo! Okay. That's not where we want to be. I would like some more HP. Let's Quicksilver this fella. No, it's not great. I want to teleport, but like with everything totally... well, it's fine. Am I still hasted and mighted? Yeah, I am. I want Maul form, baby, so I can. It's like the new Hydra form. It heals you as you kill things. That would actually be useful here because of the lack of regen. No mapping. I have one mapping. Actually, I have 4 mapping now. I probably should use it. You're actually right about that. Let's sit here for a second and look at what we've got, though. Probably would have come to that conclusion, but let's see. I need HP. I almost want to just chug down more curing. Yeah, we're going to chug down more curing. It will be nice, eventually. Oh, yeah, that's true, with the new ability. Yeah, exactly, NP7. I mean, what do you get, like 1 turn of revealing invisible? I guess I could see it for certain vaults, but... eh. Okay, good. Good. I was able to get that out. That is entirely worth it. Now I will magic map. That's not so bad. 3 turns of scry. This one turn. It went away immediately. Fast is wearing out. Damn, I'm so full of shit. Okay, still isn't the best situation to be in. I don't want to even move out of this kill hole. My haste has run out. How much haste do we got? 4. I'm just going to drink another one. The situation is bad enough that it warrants it. Although we have 2 lives now, so I don't need to be too crazy. What does good enemy placement knowledge do? I think it's more about knowing what enemies are around the corner or inside of a vault or whatever. Yeah, fuck this. Too much. Look at that damage. This is just not a kill hole now, is it? Now it basically is. I knew that dragon I saw earlier... Whoa! Okay. Alright. It's party time, I guess. Thank you, Moth. And by thank you, I mean screw you. Fast plus slow. I'm just gonna go for it. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for it. No, we're not gonna end the streak. We have 2 extra lives still. I have died 4 times though. Although to be fair, I'm specifically saying that I'm using lives as resources, so it's on purpose. This makes up for it in excitement. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of it is that like I'm making more mistakes than I used to because it's I wouldn't say that I've forgotten how to play, but I'm just playing a lot more recklessly than I normally would be. Do you think you would have used any lives with old Felid? Maybe one. It's hard to say because I would have been using resources so much sooner. The game would have bled me out of a lot of resources. On the other hand, I would have been playing more carefully to avoid being bled out of resources. So, I mean, this has been a relatively challenging, certain parts of the run have been somewhat challenging, but I mean, you better believe that under the old version I would have been being way more careful and I wouldn't see lives as resources because losing that experience is painful as hell in the old version, whereas it's basically consequence-free in this version. And that's the other thing. Old Felid... Yeah, okay, so NP7, if we're talking about if this was the exact same run in the old version with no attacks of opportunity or just fast movement speed on the Felid and avoiding attacks of opportunity with that, yeah, that too, MP7. But I don't know, the experience I thought was very damaging, especially in the early game. But no, there's no question in my mind I wouldn't have lost a single life under the old version. But if you gave me this same run and attacks of opportunity exist and I don't run fast, and even if I did run fast, I still don't avoid the attacks of opportunity. They took away the run speed, Mazanaka. You move at speed 10 because they're trying to force everybody to deal with AOOs. And I think that, you know, while run speed doesn't affect AOOs anymore, I think they consider run speed to be confusing now. Oh shit. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I'm just trying to get as many deaths as possible. Cats are renowned for normal speed. That's true, they are. Yeah, Natasha is still fast. It's cute, right? Pride themselves on inconsistencies. I have noticed that. Alright, 3 resistance. Look at that big boy damage. Yeah, it's true. They do seem to like inconsistency, don't they? Yeah, it's true. 3D19. The bounce. I mean, look at that goddamn Eldritch just showing up at the exact wrong spot. Incredible. Incredible. Just for safety, we have to suck down resistance. Oh, man. Yeah, you get your first life at XL1, which feels very, very powerful. Just a basic-ass yellow draconian, huh? Why don't we charm him? Why don't we fail to charm him? Why don't we BVC? Why don't we melee his ass down? I don't want to use more charges if I can avoid it. Black Draconian Knight. Okay. Do you have a bolt? You have a lightning bolt. Natural ability. You can just do that whenever the hell you want. It's not even a breath. It's just lightning bolt. Okay. Does that not count as a breath anymore? Or do they just get the spell whenever they want? It is a breath? Okay. I was going to say, if they change that, that's outrageous. I'm going to drink one more resistance just to be safe. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Shifter. Alright, fine. You're forcing me to do it. Potion of Might. Yeah, this character feels shockingly weak, and I don't, I think I just built it wrong, basically. I dumped experience into too many different things. Really, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think we should have fooled around with the talismans or whatever. It feels so much worse, by the way, for just shape-shifting in general, transmutations. I'm trying to remember... Felid always feels like inside? Maybe. I don't know. It felt way better than this before, I think. What was the transmutations aptitude? And that's the big thing. You're saddling my ass with a -2 aptitude when before it would have been higher. It feels terrible. There are certain things that feel better about it, like, okay, I get to be in my form all the time, but at what cost, you know? Could have stopped at 16 skill here. What do you mean, for dragon form? I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't... I'm sorry, it just doesn't feel good. I think probably if I wanted to do this run over again, we would... yeah, no, it's miserable. If I had to do this run over again, I would have just ignored the damn talisman, and we would have just gone full-ass summons, and then focus on defenses, and just walk backwards while casting Malign, you know? Get Disjunction online sooner. Is there a solution? Are you talking about this run right now? Oh no, we're fine. We're not gonna die or anything. We're good to go. It's just like significantly less fun than it would be under the old system, that's all. Yeah, I could have gone, I could have gone Dragon's Call, that's true. No, I don't think I would even bother with the Snake's Talisman. Maybe due to the artifact giving me resistances that I want, but just the bare minimum. No, the run's not dead, not at all. No, we're fine. I'm just voicing my opinion on how miserable the new talisman system is versus the old ways. Does it? That's hilarious. I don't know, I don't think a whole ton of thought went into any of this. By the way, guys, I've had a curious urge strike me lately. And it is to stream some very old games that I played as a kid. Number one is just my my Slavic blood calling out to me because I want to play Heroes of Might and Magic 2 on stream at some point. Number two is a game called Master of Orion 2. It's a quality game. Both quality games. Yeah, everybody likes Heroes of Might and Magic 3 more than 2. And personally, I think it was... Look, there's a psychological thing where it's like the thing that you found first, you're going to tend to like more. And that's just how it is for me. I played 2 first. It's in our gene seed, it's true. What am I doing? Why is my tentacle not out? Leo Littlebook. Dude, my favorite Leo Littlebook post was when he showed up to these, like, these hardcore Slavic dudes who've been playing Heroes of Might and Magic for 30 years. Like, they were, like, in the womb playing Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And he, like, went onto their subreddit and was saying, he was, like, trying to tell them how to play Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and 3. Was one, or maybe just one of them, but... And I'm just looking at that, I'm like, this is going to go over about as well as it did in the Dungeon Crawl community, only way worse, because, like, if there's anything I know about my own people, we're not... we're going to take one look at that and just be like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Don't think you know what you're talking about, sir. This is a bit dangerous. What just happened? Oh, you... Wait a minute, did I get breathed and that took away the silence? That's wild. Why 2 for me? Well, again, it's just something that I played when I started. Also, Mu 3, from what I never played it, but I saw videos of it, and isn't that the one where, like, I don't know, it just felt like weirdly soulless. Like, wasn't that the one where you go to invade a planet, and you look at the little, you know, the animation that plays of your dudes invading, and it's not even the same planet? Like... Regular Might and Magic? I think I tried one very briefly when I was young, when I was younger. This looks like silence again. It's a little bit awkward, but it's not too bad. Wonderful music. I mean, you wouldn't think that you'd be able to put opera in a video game and make it good, but Here's a Might and Magic makes that happen. Or are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about the original Might and Magic games. Oh, I don't know about that. We truly are the glass cannon, the dragon form glass cannon. Hello, Ancient Lich. What is up, my boy? You still have LCS, right? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. PVC. I just think that the Might and Magic series is cool because what a lot of people don't know if they've only played Heroes of Might and Magic is that the whole thing was doing this... you don't really see it anymore. I don't know if I've ever seen a story that was written in the last 10 years that does it, but it was like sci-fi fantasy. Like it was a combination of magic and sci-fi. Sci-fi masquerading as fantasy, yeah. I forget, are you fast? You're not fast, right? No, you're not. You're speed 10. Well, you know, the muse only strikes you some of the time. I have a lot of sympathy for people who have an artistic talent that they can't husband whenever they want. Angels are android and devils are just invading. Yeah, some kind of alien race starts with a K. Kriegans. Yo. See what I'm talking about, man? It's liches. There's liches all up in this this Zot 3. My Zod is lousy with liches. You can even get a lich-themed Zot 5 if you're Well, unlucky, lucky, whatever. However you want to phrase it. Liches with back problems. They truly do look stooped over, don't they? Orc bow? What? What? That's new. Did they just take out regular bows? Is that the joke? It's an intermediate bow. Short bow, orc bow, long bow. Did we really need an intermediate step? I heard they took out hand crossbows, which makes me a bit sad. You know what? I am sick of playing this Felid. I am just gonna bail. there you go, Cowboy Jim. You were probably thinking of 1 versus 2. Yeah, Mu 2, old DOS game, wonderful, wonderful game. Mu 3 was, I think, a different publisher or something, different developer. Dragon Riders of Pern, I've read a couple of books from there. And that, you're right, yeah, you're right, sci-fi fantasy. Isaac Asimov did that sometimes, sure. Yo. I wish I had 2 lives left, but you know what? We'll live. Kitchen sink syndrome. Sorry if I just tapped my mic, by the way. Can I clutch him? I'd like you to be next to me, please. Nope. I guess I could... That's weird that the toe has just disappeared. Surely I didn't kill it, because the minions are still here. Do we want to just... What am I doing? I'll just be a dead cat. It's fine. It's such a strange situation being an undead cat. Another thing, by the way, I just realized the Lich form, when they attack, they now gain HP, right? You get like freaking vamp touch on your melee attacks, which is outrageous. No, just kidding. It's an active ability. Siphon Essence. 20 mana. That seems like a lot. Okay. Still, I assume that's the old Redemule ability. 20 mana. 20 mana. It's range 2 Torment, and then you get the HP back. Is it AoE or is it single target? Okay, so it's like a Torment themed version of I ain't seeing mana 1. You ain't seeing mana 1 for me, you slag. God, that scene. When I first saw that Mighty Boosh scene, I think I don't know, I think I laughed at it for like 30 minutes straight. I don't know. I don't know why that got me so well. I feel like the people who watch that show and laugh at it are typically stoned. I was completely stone cold sober. I was not under the influence of anything, and yet... Double trap time. Oh boy, I can't wait. Alright, we got roughly 4 bribe branches in us. I'm gonna do the outer edge of this first. You won't see penny 1 from me, you slag. The magic of the British. I don't know, something about that Cockney accent is like, even when something's not funny, it starts to make it funny. That actor was great too. He was he did a good job. Alright, Talisman of Death. God, do I actually... My God, they buffed the shit out of Lich form. Do I actually have AF slow as well? Holy crap, and it works on undead? That's unreal. Weakened, slowed, and drained, so I just... Alright. What a weird choice. What a weird thing to do. Yo, okay. Apparently I can't, can't do that. Apparently it's not as good as I thought it was. No, it's fine. It wasn't my fault wasting that. There we go. Below men skill. Yeah. Well, listen, I needed to be immune to Torment. Well, I didn't need to be immune to Torment, but let me put it this way. I wanted to be immune to Torment. One digging left. That rumors of stat forms help against Torment have been greatly exaggerated. Like, okay, alright, so I lose less percentage, but it's still a percentage, and I'm moving at 1.5x speed, slower, 1.5x slower, and so ultimately I'm just taking more Torments, and it barely makes up for it, so I'm dubious of the efficacy. Let's find out about this upstairs. Okay, that's not bad. Kind of makes me wonder about this hatch. We're not going to do that, but we are going to try this guy. Where do you go? Okay, you go here. That's not bad at all. Because then take the hatch. Well, we're not taking... No, we're not taking a hatch, that's for sure. That's not... We're not taking a hatch into Zot 2, because we never cleared that acid. Well, sort of NP7, but I don't know about that, because think about aptitudes. I mean, -2, my God, like, I mean, okay, so you're right that it was 2 schools, and that was, you know, challenging, but, okay, I want to say that this is probably safe for me to silence. It's good for nothing else, though. I mean, like, yeah, it's just like, with that Gridgem, that's exactly correct, that's where I was going, because it's like, you're going to get the Necromancy, and you're going to get all manner of wonderful spells along with it. Death Channel, early on, Vampiric Touch is not half bad, Animate Skeleton, best spell in the game, level 1, you know, Transmutations, you're going to get cool stuff along the way. Maybe you get access to Irradiate, maybe you get access to Sticks to Snakes, if it's an earlier version of the game, then you're truly ballin'. Yeah, but you get my point though. You get perks along the way, so it's not like you're just, oh no, I wish I was a lich, and then like you're not getting anything out of it. Like no, you're balling, you know. Can I melee this dude? I'm gonna assume I can melee this dude. You are... Yeah, we'll just melee you. Yeah. D-Chan and Haunt. Yeah, D-Chan, Haunt, Infestation is, like, secretly my favorite spell. I don't know if it's my favorite spell, but it's up there. It's just boatloads of fun. Infestation, I think they nerfed it a little bit if I remember correctly, but I remember I could, like, once upon a time, you could just, like, clear entire floors with it. D-Chan has been nerfed, you lose your allies as soon as the buff ends. I bet it's still pretty damn strong. That's still pretty... How long can you make the buff last? That's the big question. Oh yeah, here's a trick. They've never patched this out because they're lazy. You can leave a tentacle on a floor and it'll stay there, as far as I remember, forever. It won't fight while you're off floor or out of vision, but it will stay there waiting for you, so stair dancing becomes even better. That can also screw you over, though, if you go to a different staircase and you want to make a tentacle. You get no tentacle. Yeah, that's a good question. Can you? Whoa! Oh, you can't extend it? Yeah, but like the trade-off is you can D-Chan basically anything now, right? Even can you D-Chan slimes? Yeah, well maybe, but you can kind of abuse that, said no one, to get more benefit out of stair dancing. Did we do Zot 3? Yeah, let's see where this bad boy leads. Yeah, and then there's... I don't know. We'll figure out our path later. I'm not real worried about it. Bribe makes orb run really easy. Yeah, I can't decide if the game is just like more irritating to play now, or if I'm actually making a plethora of mistakes. I am making some mistakes. We're playing a bit fast and loose because of the extra lives and whatnot, but yeah, I don't know. It's I think the shape-shifting has... I really honestly think outside of a class, or excuse me, a species with a positive aptitude for shape-shifting, I get the feeling that the game is just like, it's a trick, it's a trap, it's not something you should be doing. But in general, the game, like the mid-game, well no, not the mid-game, the late game just feels, I don't know, worse, I guess. Can't quite put my finger on exactly what it is. It's probably multiple things. It's probably just that I have less experience than I'm used to having. You ran staff. Well, yeah, but that's come on, that's a troll. Like, it's, well, of course it did. You know, because think about it, on a troll, I mean, fuck me, of course that's a huge stat boost, because, stat boost, because think about this, like, your aptitudes were already garbage on a troll. So, what is their shape-shifting aptitude? -2? You had some negative number for spellcasting, you had some negative number for transmutations, you had, oh yeah, no, fair enough. Well, I think what I said was, that it's like, it's a trap on things that don't have a positive aptitude. So, let me, alter that, because you're right, you brought up an exception. I guess trolls technically have a negative aptitude. Yeah, -1's not bad at all. So let's make it a little vaguer, a little more vague. I don't think vaguer is a word. And just say, like, I think shape-shifting is a trap on most species. There are some species where it's probably still viable. Yeah, no, I agree. -1, you can make -1 work, and wow, you weren't kidding. This actually is double trapped. Language is evolving. Hey man, when Shakespeare wanted a word, he just invented it. Okay. You know, this is where I would like to have a Convoker to cheese the floor, but... Shake that spear. No, I'm just saying there's a time-honored tradition of just making stuff up. I think you can definitely go too far with that, though. What else are you going to use that 12k? Well, I'm going to bribe depths and dungeon, probably. On the way up. You're dubious about Shakespeare? Shakespeare's fake, not a real guy. Didn't exist. Okay, those guys may be coming in from behind now. We've lured them into the... Britney Spears? She's the Shakespeare of a generation. He was just cheating. Yeah, I tried to use genuine actual words in my novels. I think there was like one time where something didn't show up in the dictionary and I did not care. Alrighty, so we can't get shapeshifted apparently, but we can get paralyzed. Or maybe we can't get paralyzed. Maybe we can just be turned into a glass statue man. Haha, okay. As fragile as its delicate, flaky crust. I mean, hey, I like fragile way better than I like polymorph. On the other hand, this doesn't really, this more, I don't know, this doesn't really change the problem because it's just like, well, no, it's better now because you can take more damage or whatever, but you will not get paralyzed for 7 turns because of the thing I always complained about, the possibility of poly, okay, my magic resistance is gone, okay, now I'm paralyzed by the Lich, okay, now I took 2,000 damage. Yeah, and 30% is not, yeah. Thank you, by the way, I didn't know what the percentage was, so that's really useful. For sure. For sure. Stat drain. Everybody's got to deal with the clown pies now in late game, so you cannot be running around with low stats in any particular thing. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go. Let's ball. Big baller. Shot caller. Yeah, with more, I tell you, this run just feels like it has a horrendous lack of experience. And you know how you can tell? You know how you can really tell? My evocations is only 5. That would never ever happen in another game. Oh yeah, Gridgem. Yeah, that is scary stuff. Just gonna drink a potion of magic. Yeah, Bribe is like hilariously underwhelming in Zot 5. Okay, there's an Orb of Fire. We got an Orb of Fire on our side. Should have diced. Oh shit. Yeah, there's the argument in favor of extended. You want more experience, right? Just do extended. That's true, MP7. I'll tell you where Bribe shines the most is the Orb Run. Truthfully, that's like the main use of it for me. It pretty much always works against... Oh, what am I doing? Baby, if we're going to be in dragon form, let's have RLX, yeah? They reduce the amount of experience in the second half of the game. Is that part of what I'm experiencing? It's not just that. It is probably partially that, but I think it's that I dumped so much into shapeshifting, and so you just don't... I think they're desperately trying to make the late game harder, and if you have to do that by starving the player of experience, I feel like you've... I don't know. I feel like you've gone to a dark place there. What just happened there? What was that flash? Clown flash, maybe? Vaults and depths feel like they have no experience to you now. Yeah, it doesn't feel fun. Like, part of DCSS, the fun is slowly turning, like, morphing into a goddamn superhero, and if I can't do that until, like, what are you gonna make me do? Like, farm... Like, you really just want to make me farm Pandemonium? Is that what's up? When did they start making that change out of curiosity? Was that 0.30 or is it 0.31? It wasn't that big. Feels big. We already have resist. Let's get Might and Brilliance. 3 haste left. Drink some curing. I know we can't die, but it's best to be careful. Come on, Telly. Kick in, Telly. Nice. Yeah, no, I noticed you've been a ghost. You've been gone. I only play these days when someone pays me to play mainline, to be honest with you. Because I feel like these people have thrown the game away, so to speak. I'm telling you, the attacks of opportunity are like the shark jumping to end all shark jumping. Nobody likes it. I would be very interested to look into how much the experience change you're talking about changes things, though, because you are the first person who's mentioned that, and it definitely squares with what's going on in this game for sure. Our bribe is gone, by the way. You played one game of AOO and I noped out forever from mainline. Yeah, have you noticed I stopped playing as soon as AOO was implemented? I mean, you think that every mage background is better than every melee background? Yep, I agree. I agree. I think Pleasing Fungus just really likes mage backgrounds, I guess. I mean, maybe he really wanted to nerf Berserker? I don't know. Look at this. That's cute. Look at this. In like 10 plus years of playing DCSS, I don't know if I've ever seen a trap on that spot. I don't know if I've ever seen a trapped orb room. Am I just remembering wrong? Is my brain melted? Like, no, I don't know if Berserker is still the strongest background. Well, I don't know. You may recall my old way of saying that. I think that what I truly think is the best background is Artificer, because you get so much help right at the beginning. Incurious. This is not the best place. Oh, you can't call people stupid anymore. That was the previous streak, and it was either... Yeah, I think a lot of it was DDARs. Okay, this isn't great. Do you think CA is better than BE? Well, see, I don't know, because Cinder Acolyte is a weird one, because you get just the highest power in the game, and by the way, that was something that was balanced horrendously. You know, I submitted a secret PR, by the way, related to that class. Nobody knows it was me, so my code actually did get into the game, but anyway, you got like 1 million uses of the send yourself up ability, which was just horrendously broken at the start. And now it's like, okay, it's still really strong at the start of the game, but your mid-game and your late game is still going to be miserable. I mean, you're just playing Atheist, basically. That's true. Foxfire Swarm is really, really strong. But I mean, I almost think I'd rather just play a Felid. Just play here you go. Just play a Felid Cinder Acolyte. Really front load the ease of your game. But if they're going to take away experience in the mid game and the late game, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it could just be that I'm out of practice. You know, that's something to keep in mind. Why am I? You know, I seem to have forgotten that I have disjunction. I don't want to fight with all of these goddamn Zot traps around. Fast plus slow. All the normal safety checks for shafts. Yeah. Alright, we'll risk the Zot trap. Okay, terrific. Read telly to cancel the current telly. Love worm, that is just man, it's just sad. It's just sad, man. How do you tell interesting stories if you're married to this concept of like you cannot say anything that could possibly ever offend anybody? It's lazy and you know, honestly, even worse than being lazy, it's cowardly. And I hesitate to even call it an ideology at this point. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's being done for ideological purposes. I mean, it is, of course, but it's almost a religion. But at the same time, it just feels like it's just homogenized slop, basically. Like, this is how you write if you've got no talent. Oh, you can't say that a particular people is civilized because you might. What are you're gonna offend some fantasy orcs that don't exist? Like, can't have savages. It's just so. It's like, how do you tell stories that are at all interesting? I mean, these things are tropes for a reason. It's just, I don't know. SBI detected. I don't think that Sweet Baby Inc. has anything to do with Dungeon Crawl. I think those people got into bizarre politics. The DCSS devs got into bizarre extremist politics all on their own. Probably Mazanaka, unfortunately. No, well, that's the thing, MP7, is I think that people enjoy being offended. A certain class of person, first of all, it's like a thrill. Now I have power over you because I get to be the center of attention. Oh, you've hurt me. Oh, I'm such a victim. Oh, you're a bad guy. And by definition, if you're the bad guy, I'm the good guy. And so the more ass hurt I pretend to be, the more fake offended that I purport myself to be, the more attention, you know, that I get, and the more bad you look, and the more good I look. And it's just this kind of feedback loop where these you just can't. I don't know. Like, I think it's addicting for a certain class of person where they get, it's like the one, you know, mad rush of power they get to have their whole lives. It's not, well, that's the thing, you say false sense of power. I think it's a very real sense of power, Neris Zero, because how else do you get somebody fucking fired in the year of our Lord 2024? You know, I mean, like, it's wrong, it's horrible, and people shouldn't do it, but 100%, you know, you want to get somebody fired, that's how they get you fired. You know, if I voiced not terribly out of the ordinary opinions, but ones that just are not du jour right now, and I had an ordinary job, these people would 100% come after it, you know, and try to ruin my whole life. And they would, here's the worst thing, they would feel no guilt about doing it. Oh, well, this person thinks differently from me, therefore they must be evil. This is their thought process. And I think, personally, going after somebody's job, going after somebody's real life ought to be forbidden, you know, and I feel like people who do it should actually go to prison. I don't think that's acceptable behavior. I think it's completely outside of the bounds of decency. Holy shit, that feels good. Look at that. V's electric charge plus dragon form. Look at those 4 exclamation points, baby. That's what I've been expecting that damn spell to do this whole time. Oh my fucking god. The tentacle. Yeah, I don't know, like, I've gone on this free speech rant many, many times, but, I mean, it's almost naive of me at this point. Like, these people 100% are opposed to allowing anybody who disagrees with them to speak. And anything that they say, and they bring up the whole government thing and whatever, like, it's all just, it's squid ink, it's bullshit. Like, they know what they're doing. You know, they're not as confused as they're pretending to be. When somebody tells you, oh, the First Amendment only protects you from the government, what they're really trying to say is, I like the status quo. I like the fact that the government has found a way to use private corporations to silence people because, you know, frankly, everybody who's being silenced are the enemies of the people who are glad that freedom of speech is in such dire straits. They're very happy about it. And, you know, I used to think, like, oh, these people are just confused. Like, oh, these people are just not, like, appreciating what could happen down the line. No, they just think it won't happen down the line to them. They think that they'll have power forever, and I don't know, maybe they will. This idea of the pendulum swinging, and, you know, this is why we have to protect speech rights, because, you know, like, hey, maybe what you're doing to me today, someone else will do to you tomorrow. You know, that concept doesn't cross their minds. You know, they want to have real ultimate power. And yeah, the whole private company thing is just very frustrating. Here's another weird thing, by the way, about shapeshifting. I don't think intelligence affects it at all. How curious. I guess I'll just take Dex. Give me some more evasion. And we got our extra life. Yeah, I wanted a point of EV because we're about to do the orb run. It also gives you a chance to hit, which we don't care about because we have Val Clutch, but... Okay, Orb of Zot tile. I don't hate it. It is new. Do we want to be dragon form? Yeah, we do. Wow, we made it all the way to depths. Okay. You need a high IQ to understand shapeshifting. Alright, let's bribe branch. Oh yeah, Mazanaka, for sure. Well, that's the thing, it all comes back to money, because if you can secure big loans for the creation of your projects from BlackRock or whoever else, because you have essentially created propaganda that they like, then, you know, suddenly the customer doesn't matter as much, do they? Okay, I'm going to boycott you. Well, it doesn't matter, because you've got all this giant pile of money, which, I mean, who knows? Maybe you don't even have to pay some of it back. I bet you, I haven't looked into it, but I would assume that in some cases these loans are simply forgiven because perhaps Larry Fink cares more about, you know, propaganda than money. I mean, I don't know. Bribe did not get this guy. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. I think I remember the ways. There's the exit. Yeah, net, and then walk down and to the right would be the way normally, but... Teleport. I mean, we could just, like, fight him, I guess. I don't particularly want to. But yeah, nets would be... nets would be the way, typically. Let's just haste. You know what? I will bite. I will summon that. Please come step closer to me. Actually, I will charge you. Hey, he goes down. Okay. I may have... I think I probably oversold that. Like, I really didn't need to use quite so many resources. But you know what? It's the orb run, baby. Run's almost over. We might as well go for broke when we run into top tier threats, right? Plus, you know, Gozag powers. Disjunction's an option, but not really. Not against that. He's just going to get blinked around and he's going to torment and hellfire me. And I mean, Disjunction is wonderful on the orb run, don't get me wrong, just not versus that particular enemy. Yeah, exactly. Okay. 1 haste left. I have a ton of might. I might as well just use that, and then Malign Gateway. Oh, you got hasted. Okay. Yeah, well, that's why the bribe is up. Hey, look! Hey, look! It's neutral Boris. He revived himself, and now he's my boy. He is completely neutral. Finally, Boris is empowered by the presence of the orb. Well, that's nice. Too bad he's my boy. He's not my ally. He's just peaceful. He's done trying to fight me. I paid him off. Spells empowered. It is cute that the orb gives him better spells. Seems like a waste of time to code that up, but okay. That's fine. That's soulful. I can appreciate that. Spawn on every floor of devs recently. I've had similar situations. Hey, look, it's our first and only Panlord. With that March of Sorrows, huh? Well, let's haste. Thankfully, Panlords are just really good about getting bribed. He's peaceful. Hey, Plankenstein, you caught the last 2 seconds of the stream. I decided to go ahead and win, since as far as I know, you don't have a great love of 15 rune runs. But, why else try and cheat death and gain power? Yeah, he wants the orb, of course. Oh, liches are greedy. Yeah, I guess so. Well, money is the... Did I get my next email? No. Did you... I'm sorry, did you request for me to do 15 runes? I got an email from you saying that you had been in the hospital, but that's the last one that I saw. I can go back and do 15 runes while on the orb run if you want. Oh, you bribed me again? Are you just trying to get me to 69 games? Is that what we're doing? But no, I appreciate it. Wow, this guy, this is the benefactor right here. I do appreciate it. Wow. And my sins. No, this is a completely different Alderain sequence of events that's happening. I'm being punished for my sins by being forced to play DCSS. Right now I'm in hell. No, I agree. 69 is the right number. Malcolm will make it through winter this year. Just for fun, we will in fact call a merchant. Let's see. let's get a jewelry emporium. I was told that jewelry was where talismans are from, and whoever told me that did not lie. There's a talisman. Cock run? I don't think so. I don't think so. We might play another Felid, why not? Play a Felid shapeshifter. See if we can make it work this time. Talisman acquirement was only recently added to trunk. You requested a Mibby? Okay, so I don't know if I can fulfill that one. Let me check something real fast. Because my one rule of I mean, I can do something similar, but let me check. Dungeon crawl, stone soup. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I need to hold on. Maybe. Yep, there's a Mibby in the yeah, there's already a Mibby. I can only play Felids with their easy mode, extra life. Yeah, no repeats. There is a Mibby, but we could do some kind of berserker. We could do a we could do like a TRB. That'd be kind of funny. I don't think there's a TRB in the street. Yeah, there's no TRB. Kind of a weird situation since Trog gives weapon gifts, but I don't know if I want to do a deep elf berserker. Kobe. Yeah, Kobe would be fun. I guess low HP, but could possibly make it work. Yes, you made it just for the escape. You made it just in time. 4 runes, pretty standard run. Had a little bit of trouble in the late game, which is extremely uncommon for me. I still think it's largely because of the experience that I dumped into shapeshifting. I don't think the talismans are particularly worth it on most species now. My old ways seem to have failed me. On the other hand, I mean, we had 2 lives most of the time, and I used my lives as resources, so we did die 5 times, but you're a Felid, you're basically supposed to now because you don't lose experience when you die. Yeah, I know Cobalt has Night Stalker 3. It's really powerful, but I don't know if I don't know if I don't know, man, if I want to live with that low HP. Do they have 30%? 30% HP? Or is it 20 now? Either way, it's kind of like playing a Felid without the extra lives. Low HP species are pretty spooky, minus 20%. It could be done. I mean, it's a Berserker, so it's hard to lose, but I don't know, man. I think I like the old kobolds when they had, I think, a +4 evocations aptitude. That was fun. Nemelex kobolds. Old Nemelex kobolds. Anyway, let's win the game, baby. Night Stalker 3 is overrated. Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, the ranged aptitude is, like, useless at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can play a stabber, I guess, but honestly, in the early game especially, you don't want to be near things, you know? Like, you want to see things from as far away as possible, because if you run into, like, Grinder at the edge of the screen, you know, God forbid, it's no good. Alrighty, well, that was game number 68. Game number 68 of the world record streak, and apparently this fine gentleman has bribed me again. It must have happened today. Maybe during the stream, I don't know. Well, thank you, MP7, I appreciate that. I will say I think that for the other guys that are kind of, I wouldn't say neck and neck with me at this point, because Man stopped a while ago, but for the guys who have like 50+ wins, I really do believe that once you get to a certain point, you can pretty much go indefinitely, like you've proven. I think once you've done a greater player streak, yeah, the devs say there are plenty of better players than me, which, Update the 65 on my Twitch profile. Oh, does it say that still? I'll make a note to myself. Thank you, sir. Hey man, if they start messing with the record from the dev end of things like they've threatened to do, I may have to keep that as the only true record. Hit with a D1, hit by a D1 null in a corridor. Yeah, that's the thing, is like to some degree it boils down to RNG. On the other hand, I mean, it's not like I don't make mistakes. I mean, during this run, we had several unclean plays happen. Now, with that said, there was not a single moment where I was truly worried for the run. I was never at any moment, the whole run, I always had at least 1 extra life. You know, and I only started really truly playing fast and loose when I had 2 extra lives. Right now, I feel like the margin of error on a Felid is just like, outside of the early game, it's just massive. Like, it's, part of that is summon, no, you're right, part of that is summoner being busted. But the truth is, like, I'm struggling to think, like I was saying earlier, other than a Berserker, I'm struggling to think of the combo where I wouldn't pick up summons. It's just so goddamn strong. Before it was strong, now it's like baffling as to why you wouldn't go for it, you know? Even Phoebe is okay. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I mean, you're cucked out of summons. I mean, you have the Trog summon, but you don't get that for a while. I don't think I'd particularly want to play a Phoebe. I could. Summoner and Felid with no XP. Yeah, no XP loss from the deaths and no XP loss from the summons, killing things. It's pretty strong combo. I don't know, man. Seems pretty good. But, yeah, I don't know. Old Phoebe, yeah, old Phoebe. I loved old Phoebe and old Octopode Berserker because of the lack of the lack of guaranteed damage reduction. You couldn't get GDR outside of stat form, and with Berserker you're not going to get stat form right back in the day, so you really just had to be a madman to win that game. And I want to say there's an Octopode Berserker in my streak or somewhere. Maybe it was a tournament game, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Plankenstein, if you have like a different request, something that's doable, please. I'm all ears. I can't do maybe because it's already in the streak, but anyway, thank you. I certainly do appreciate the continued bribes. Apparently, this man is Gozag in real life, and he is bribing me. But no, it was a fun game. Well, I don't know. This parts of this Felid run were not terribly fun. I don't know, man. The late game got really weird with this, and I really do. I blame the reduced experience, and I blame shape-shifting just being like a trap for a lot of species. But no, I mean, yeah, it's just really strong. I think that if I was gonna play a streak from scratch nowadays, I would do all the Felids first, just because of the way extra lives work now. Yeah, that's true, Loveworm. I'm not playing Trunk, unfortunately. That would be interesting, but or like a Coglin or something. But I just don't trust Trunk not to end my streak randomly. Anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.